This is Govs Radio.
Govs Radio.
Your mama is so ugly, when she look out of the window, she got arrested for mourning. Your mama.
Okay. All right, don't talk about my mom again, okay?
Let me tell you something. Your mama, she's so stupid, she thinks that Manuel Labor is the name of the president of Mexico. Your mama is so dumb, she thinks that Kidney Stones is a Rolling Stone tribute band.
Gooch, I'm serious. You're starting to cross the line. Don't talk about my mother again, all right?
Your mama is so fat that when she holds ass, she got to take 3 trips.
Gooch, are you serious? Okay, Gagoots. You win. You can talk about my mom anytime you want, man.
That's right, I win. That's all right. That's so nice.
How?
That's nice. Your mom is so ugly.
Oh, we're on.
We're on.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Live from Governor's Green Room. We're live at Governor's Comedy Club, the legendary Governor's Comedy Club. This place is hopping. Look who's sitting next to me. Look. Well, Sallie's first, but then, of course, Emily's here.
And then there's me.
I haven't seen Emily in ages. We're very excited to see her.
Been a really long time. She wasn't even here since COVID, I think. She's like,
This is your first time here since COVID?
Yeah, see, when you say you haven't seen me in ages, that makes it seem like I got a lot older.
Well, not you, but I have.
that.
I've gotten older. You
I
have.
got it. Yeah.
And Steve Rocco Perillo is here.
Oh, thanks.
And Austin Brooks. Jeff Posey, of course. Our pal Dan LaRocco was just there. Oh, there he is. That was scary. All right, so how's everybody doing? Are you excited? So this is your first time back at Governor since...
Yeah, this is my first time back.
Wow,
I
you
haven't
excited?
been here since I stopped performing in August for my surgery.
Yeah.
And I think
Emily,
my
bring the
last show
microphone a little bit closer to you.
Yeah, that would kind of... I should
Thank
probably
you.
swallow it. That should help. My last show at Governor...
Reminds you of anyone you know, sweetie.
This is actually on the small side.
We're out of time.
My last show was the patio, and I think that was July of last year.
Wow.
So I'm very excited to be back tonight.
And we're excited that you're here.
I'm super excited.
We've missed you.
What's
You were
that
always
like?
a lot of fun when you come in here. So
Well, I don't get wood anymore.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so super excited. It's just an emotional thing. There's no physical aspects anymore.
Emily is performing tonight at the John Butera show in the Giga Room. You're performing too, Austin, tonight?
I was supposed to.
I wasn't on the flyer, but I didn't see I was on the lineup.
What the? Do we have to yell at John?
Get John in here.
Yeah, I think we should. I'll have you know, he did the same thing last night. He did at his show at McGuire's. He didn't have Billy Geyer or Andy Plajanos on his flyer, and they were. He what? He unfriended you?
No, he confirmed me.
Oh, confirmed. I thought you said unfriended.
No, I unfriended him a long time ago.
Oh, that's fine.
See, you have to big time him.
So
You
wait
have
a
to
minute.
unfriend them first.
See,
A week ago, I seen the flyer, and I seen I wasn't on the flyer. And I said, hey, John, I realized I wasn't on the
You
flyer.
know the headphones for your ears, not your eyes, right?
I know.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
don't know what the hell that was.
I'm all discombobulated. All right?
Yeah, all right. So you confirmed with him a week ago.
Yeah, he said, yeah.
But you don't see yourself on the list tonight?
No.
Did you ask him?
No.
Why not?
No, the problem is he confirmed if he just showed up, he'd be on the show.
Well, which actually has happened tonight. A few guys walked into the hallway and said, John, you asked me to come on. And he's like, oh, okay.
I'll confront him in a little bit. He was just talking to someone.
You go get him.
And Steve, you're not performing on any of the stages tonight, but you were here last night.
I was here last night.
You
I
had
was producing a roast battle night on the patio.
How'd it go?
It was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Of fun.
Was it hot out there, though, on the patio?
No, not that bad last night.
This is one of you and Travis Grant, correct?
Every maybe once every 2 months we do a roast battle night where it's 5 roast battles and 5 comics.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I lost my battle against Devin Bramble.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so wait a minute. So you have what? People judge it?
It's audience response. It's like a rap battle.
It's whoever cries first.
My mascara was running that
So,
night.
see, I picture you going all 8 Mile on him, but I guess...
No, it was good. We went joke for joke. I had big laughs. He had big laughs, and
Nice.
5 jokes each, and then the audience responds.
So the last were a little bigger.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I almost didn't recognize you without the eyeliner.
I know.
Wow.
I
Now,
don't have my face on.
now, speaking of roast battles, Jeff Bosey, who was just in here, and I'm sure he'll be back. Will we be seeing some roast battle going on here? With because are you guys all right? I know you're not working with them anymore.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, but can we create a little drama just to get some viewers?
No, I don't like drama.
Jeff, we were just talking about you.
They want beef.
Yeah, we figured now that he's not working with
It
you
looks
anymore.
like Jack gets enough beef.
Bosie, get a headphone on.
We figured we'd just create some drama,
Well, I tried to get rid of him at one place, and then no matter where I go, there he is. So
First
it's
of all,
inevitable.
I
don't
was
need
in
to hear
comedy
myself. I
way
hear my voice.
before you. All right, you're in my realm right now, child. Okay.
Wow.
Is this the roast battle right now?
Yeah, see, this is what I was looking for.
Pay-per-view
Here we go.
event right
Well,
here.
let's all just sit back.
Try to get rid of
I do smell chicken. So something's definitely roasting right now.
They have great food here.
They do, actually.
They do.
I've had my first cheeseburger in this facility.
Your very first cheeseburger?
I had a cheddar cheeseburger. I never had a cheeseburger before because I don't like American cheese. And then somebody said to me, keep in mind I'm 46 years old.
Yeah.
Somebody said it doesn't have to be American cheese. And I did not know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
thought hamburgers were they had like a pact?
Yeah, I guess. So I'm like,
That's
oh,
the
saw some
funniest
cheddar
thing.
on it, and that was delicious.
Well-
Yeah, I had no idea. I'm really.
Well,
I live on. I'm very sheltered.
yeah,
life.
what were you, 5 years old when you first came here? What do you mean?
Yeah, we was really little.
So you
I mean, I sound like I'm fine, but
Because you don't like American cheese.
I mean, what really makes
I
that
don't
cheese
like it.
American, though?
I was wait. Don't, I
that's
don't want to turn this into like. I said I don't like American cheese. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, you like American?" No.
No,
I didn't say that.
I wasn't.
No, you like to keep it down the middle. Swiss.
Ew.
Oh, okay, keep it moving. Okay.
Yeah, Swiss.
I like
I don't like Swiss burgers.
What's the cheese? What's it go
cheddar, nacho, and what do you call it? Mozzarella.
Mozzarella. All
In
right.
fact, my mom, she's Irish, but she learned to cook Italian because my dad, Italian family.
Right.
So she would make baked ziti, but I didn't like it. So I'm sitting at the table. I think I'm 10, 11. She goes, why don't you eat the baked ziti? I said, I don't like ricotta cheese. She goes, I said it. She goes, it doesn't taste like anything. I said, then why do you have to use it? And then she slapped me. And then I really didn't like, and if I didn't have a reason to dislike ricotta cheese, now I do.
So anytime that something has to be put in your mouth, all you have to do is get slapped.
No, I didn't eat it. First off,
That was you and Raider last night.
It was.
leave my sex life out of this. Talking about
It's
food.
always good when Jeff's the one laughing the hardest at his own
Well,
jokes.
yeah, because it's funny. It is.
It is funny,
It
but
is
sometimes
funny.
you just have to let it simmer.
Well, I don't have.
Wait.
This is not a cooking show. Because we're
Do
talking about
you-
cheese and simmer. What the fuck's
Do
going
you
on here?
give yourself an applause break, or do you go right into the next?
No, I just automatically go ahead and
Just
take
roll
care of
right
myself
into
in the
next one.
corner.
Good.
Yes.
Just wanted to know.
Well, And speaking of getting excited, I mean, we're talking about your favorite subject here. Jeff loves cheese. Yeah.
I used to.
Well,
Not
cheese sticks.
anymore.
I know. That's where I was going. I was going to ask if this was
falling
like,
out.
Yeah.
you know, you got to fall off the wagon with all this cheese talk. here.
No.
How do you feel about Cheese Whiz?
For consumption.
Is it
or
garbage? Like, is it like
for consumption or for other reasons? I was just, I'm
I mean, what else can you use it for?
Oh, lube. Anyways, just and then it's good to go.
That was actually a very good sound
Why'd
effect.
you have a falling out with cheese?
Well, because it was making me. What was that word?
Lactose intolerant?
Fat.
Fat.
Oh, so you fat?
Yes.
Yeah, but you lost a lot of weight though.
Yeah.
Because he gave up the
Because
cheese.
he's
I
not
left the
eating
cheese.
Looks like you
cheese
found them
there.
again.
I lost 36 pounds in the past 3 months, and I'm
I can't
really,
wait, Jeff. I
really
can't
proud
wait
of
till you get-
myself. And then I see him,
Yeah.
and he lost the same, and I thought I was special. And I was
No,
doing something.
he worked really hard for that. Don't
Yeah,
like he
and
really, really, honestly worked hard
Yes, he
for
did.
it.
It
And
is
I
hard
can't-
work.
I
Yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait until Jeff gets in better shape in Austin, so you can dish the fat jokes back to him.
Oh, there
You
you
fucking little prick! Don't fucking call him fat.
I didn't call you fat.
You kept knocking the fat jokes out. It looks like you found all the cheese. Yeah,
He's buff.
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 I'm just kidding. You're fat as shit.
No,
Thank you. Like, look,
Just kidding.
He stayed
Buff
puff.
Posey.
Um,
Look, he's showing his guns. Look at him.
Look
Look.
at it.
did you get the tickets?
He's got the pea shooters out.
Did you get the tickets?
what?
To the gun show. You fell for that one. Okay.
I'm canceling you on the 12th.
So
How was last night? Did you go up last night?
no, I'm up tonight.
Oh, you're doing Butera show?
Yeah, he called me up and he's like, "Listen, I felt sorry. You looked like you needed to make a wish." And I was like, "Oh, sure, I'll come down."
He said I just got a sudden open
He
spot.
said I'll
so
kick
yeah.
off Austin and I'll edge you.
Yes,
You
everybody
fat
but
fuck.
Austin's on the show.
Sorry.
I think that's what he called it. Everybody but Austin show. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Oh, wait, we can curse?
We can curse, yeah.
I didn't know we could curse.
Curse away.
I'm being all nice and cute and
Dainty.
feminine.
This isn't your first
Yes.
time here.
Yeah.
Dainty.
Good. Say a bunch of bad words
now
right
she
now.
wants
Just-
to say
Motherfucker, dick, pussy, cunt, suck, like that.
Wow.
7 dirty words.
That came really quick.
It really,
That's what she
well,
said.
that's
that's
Jeff,
a flashback to my old days.
I was already finished.
Yeah. Flashback to my old days.
Well, she said, come quick.
So, anyways, how are you, Tony? How are you, Sally?
Doing all right, pal.
Good. We were
I
running
see-
on ragged a lot today, but it was
Well,
a good
good.
day.
Yeah, we've had a busy day.
It was a fun
You
day.
guys look youthful. But it's good to see Emily again. I saw her last night. Last night she performed. She did terrific out at McGuire's.
Oh, you were on
And,
that show
yeah.
too?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
so she's here tonight. I get to
Nice.
because I was thinking on the way when she complimented me to another comedian,
Really?
and I was taken back, and I said, "Yeah, but now I owe you $40."
Yeah, my mom's
It's
waiting
an
for
inside
that.
joke. I'm sorry. That's really rude to
But
your
no,
audience.
He really is the nicest guy in comedy.
I agreed.
I
The
love
most
this guy.
definitely nobody supports more than him.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Really, who supports more?
No, who I could name at least one person who's nicer than Jeff.
Oh, the nice who?
Oh.
Oh,
Jeff. Yeah, I was gonna say Jeff.
you see, it's automatic.
That's it.
You are the next
It's
guy.
automatic. It can't help it.
Les Deegan.
When I
Oh
when I-
no,
Les
he's
is great.
okay.
Yes.
Les,
Yeah,
now hold
it's-
on.
it is-
Les,
yeah, it is kinda
no,
neck,
wait,
no?
wait.
Yeah.
Les is the happiest. Happiest.
It's Les, not
Yeah,
Les.
it's not Les, not Les.
Is that Les?
No, Les is something that Les is me.
Okay, well, okay.
Les is Les.
Les, okay.
Les.
So
Less is
Les,
more. Yep.
Les is the happiest comedian on Long Island.
That's
not
true.
the nicest. He's the happiest. There's a big
You
difference.
at your next roast battle, you should change it up.
Jeff
Him
is
and
the
Les
nicest.
to see who can be nicer.
Oh my God.
at the laugh off.
I bet you that would be really hard, right?
Do you remember that? Jeff?
Somebody's blowing somebody by the end
Yeah,
of that. I was
compliment
proud.
battle.
Yeah, that would
You're
actually
so
be really
sweet.
funny.
When I did the laugh off, I
Yeah.
got off.
Pardon me, guys. I'll
and
be back.
This
Okay.
guy,
Okay,
I didn't
bye.
know him at the time, came
Who,
up
Jeff?
to me. Yeah, and he
Okay.
said, "Stick with it. You know, you got something special." And I was like, "Wow, that guy's really fucking nice." And now, you know, I'm just gotta say,
And would you say he
Go get
still
him.
is nice?
yeah, nice and plump.
Oh, you're gonna piss Steve off.
See, he's just making.
Says
He,
he likes
no,
your
he, said,
rump.
he said plum. You should try one.
I think it'd be funny to do like a roast of niceness, kind of like when you made all the kids do the what's the worst joke.
Oh yeah, we
we
were
it would
in
be
here-
kind of funny to do that with Les.
we were in here a couple of years ago doing the regular, you know, our weekday show, and they were doing camp shows out there.
Yes.
And James comes in here, and he goes, "When you're done with your show, he goes, I want you guys to go up and do a bit for the kids." We're like, what?
Oh, you had to save them, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. There was a magician on stage who was bombing. We can hear the kids booing.
How do you
was
bomb as a
almost-
magician?
He was
Kids are
almost,
booing?
The
well,
kids
the
were booing.
kids
Wow,
were
kids are
like
ruthless.
older kids, and it was a magician.
13,
so
14,
I'm surprised
yeah.
he didn't get beat up. And so he was just like up there crying.
And we can hear the boos from in here. It was really bad. It's pretty rude in my opinion for kids to do that, but
Well, kids are assholes.
yeah,
Right.
but
You
think
know he
like
wants
the
to
camp-
roundhouse kick some of those kids.
Like if I was the camp counselor, I'd like, be nice out
Beat them,
there.
yeah.
So yeah, and
So-
they weren't. They just let.
so he comes
The
in and
kids tear
says
'em
you got to go
apart.
out. You got to go out there, and basically he gave us I think 15 minutes to go out there and just do anything.
Like make
which-
everything right.
It's not like we had it's not like we have this set bit. We're like, okay, let's go out there and perform, kids. We had no idea.
It's improv time.
Yeah, so that's exactly what we did. We decided we'll go out there and let the kids vote on who's telling the worst jokes.
Like the dad jokes, like the bad
Like,
dad
what-
jokes
Do you-
that are
do you
like
have-
painful.
Do you have like one of those like what was like the
No,
worst
I actually
joke?
brought this iPad out with me and just Googled it, and I sat there.
Oh.
basically
You didn't just do your
reading
set?
jokes.
Oh, these aren't even.
I again, we had 15-minute notice. It's not like I got a. Well, I do have bad jokes in my head, but not good
Yeah.
bad jokes. But
Bad or dad?
But
Because
that-
there's dad
Well-
jokes, and those are
yes to both.
those are in right now.
But that would actually be kind of fun. Like, how do you roast someone in a night? Like, make two incredibly nice people roast. They'd die. They'd be like, no, I can't say anything mean.
Oh, make them do an actual. So make Les and Jeff do an actual roast.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. What do you think? I think
Yeah,
it'd be funny.
I think they would struggle.
I think they'd have a really hard time.
I bet you Les wouldn't even do it. I bet you he would
Yeah,
say no.
he'd be like,
that
Ah.
roast would definitely be undercooked. That was bad. That was
that
bad.
was so bad.
That was bad. Put that in Google.
I like.
Yeah.
And tell
like-
that
I'm
It's not
revoking your
bad.
comedy license.
at the next.
No, it's not bad.
Bad
You get
joke show.
salmonella for not like cooking the chicken well
I
enough.
meant for that to be bad. So
I-
if you think about it, that was actually good.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
We turned it into a science joke.
I give you a conditional license.
You can only do comedy on these days. And
So tell me about last night. So wasn't it like it was like his birthday show or some shit?
it was a birthday show, and he
How old
there
is
were as
John?
many comics as there should have been candles on his cake.
Oh.
So
So it went on for like 8 hours.
Oh, Emily's on fire.
thank you,
tonight.
thank you
Nice.
very much. Yeah. So I think everybody got like 6 minutes. He gave me 8, and when I got on stage, I'm like, if you don't double that tomorrow, I'm never gonna talk to you ever again.
Wow.
But it was just, and the crowd was kind of tight. They
Really?
were kind of tight. Billy went up, and Billy's awesome. I love Billy.
Oh,
Yeah.
love Billy.
Billy's great, but it's like they were just like indifferent. Like the crowd was weird.
Yeah, that would piss me off if you're not laughing at Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Billy's awesome.
But then you can't take anything personally. It's
Yeah,
just
that's true.
it's just a crowd they're laughing on the inside.
You know, when somebody says I'm fucking the Mogwai, like I'm down, I'm laughing. Just now, you know, it's like
Do you want me to mirror it so that you could see everything?
Why, are you getting comments?
No, but no, to get like the screen on.
I'm not worried about the screen. I just
I know, but
leave it
everyone
up there
else-
for comments.
The people that come in like it.
They like to see themselves?
They love it.
well, I love the way I look on that screen.
Yeah.
All
If
right,
I
you
could
wanna
look like
mirror it? Go
that
ahead.
all the time, that would be good.
Okay.
But did he do anything special for his birthday? Like, did you guys actually?
He
Did you
te-
really bring a cake out and sing happy birthday?
No,
and
no.
shit?
What
Oh,
he did
good.
special for his birthday, he did 10 minutes. Because by the time the show
Gave
was
himself
done,
a break.
yeah, exactly.
It's the only special John ever would get.
Actually, that was more of a gift for the audience.
That's great. Wow. So,
That's who I should roast about next. John Butera for the soul of Long Island comedy.
Oh my god.
and
Do
yeah,
it.
and it wasn't. So it wasn't like a birthday party.
No, no.
So it was just. I mean, because he was calling it a birthday show, so I didn't.
I
know
think
if
it was for
gonna
the sympathy tickets.
What
Oh,
makes
okay,
something
yeah.
a birthday party? Hats?
be- Yeah, right.
Like,
you know.
He's not going to watch this, is he? Because he's not going to book me anymore.
Oh, we're gonna
You can
yell at
watch
him when
it.
he comes in.
Like, he can go around the corner and watch it now.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
True. I mean, he's got time. There's 25 comics I think going on before.
Oh, everybody's
A
getting in on this.
3-hour show.
and you're going on last before him.
I'm going before him, yeah.
Nice. So that means you'll be getting. You're getting. Are you getting the double time tonight?
I get 15 minutes.
Do you really?
So
Sweet.
I won't feel like I'm under the
Wow.
gun, so it's
Look
good.
at that.
You know what's weird? It's like when you start doing comedy, it's like you got to do 5 minutes. You go, and now it's like you can't get enough time.
Yeah,
Right.
I love
That's
on
great
some
to be at that point,
where
though.
It
you know?
is. I love
There's
it.
so much information on the flyer and so many comics on the flyer that the price of the show is actually bigger than the portrait of the comedians. That's not right.
You know what he should put at the top of his flyer? Look at the value. Look at all these comics.
It's like Costco. You buy them in bulk.
It's $2 a comic. How could you go wrong?
How can you?
I'm a $2
prices.
What he should put on the
$2
flyer are all the
hamburgers.
comedians. That's what he should put on the flyer.
Now I get it.
Half price comics.
There's so many comedians on a flyer. It looks like a poster for lost children.
It looks like Mortal Kombat.
Finish him.
The Brady Bunch intro or something.
Just finish.
It really does. It looks like a page in a high school yearbook.
Oh, you killed. Fatality.
Johnny Lambros says, great roast battle last night.
Oh.
And then he says, Emily sounds like the Godfather.
Oh, that's not nice.
You know, somebody said this. I'm going to be the godmother. We're doing a reshoot.
The Godmother. That's funny.
What'd she ever do that deserves such disrespect?
He's like, wake up like this. You know, somebody said I could do a Trump. He's like, it's the best thing like you've ever seen, and you're gonna watch the show tonight, and Emily's gonna go on, and Emily is like, she's a liberal, so fuck Emily. But, you know,
Whoever told you that was lying.
I know, I suck at it, and I'm fine with that. Don't really care about the guy.
You don't like Trump, so it doesn't.
Exactly, I'm good with that.
Good.
Good with that. I can't do any. I used to be able to do Elmo. I can't do it now. Like all that shit I
Elmo,
could do is
really?
I could do Kermit the Frog.
Oh, there you go.
It's Kermit. Yeah, I can't do it. I had all these voices, now I'm screwed. Now I have this voice. 12-year-old girl with a 2-pack-a-day habit, but it's cool. It's what it is.
It's raspy. It's cool.
It's sexual.
I like it.
You know, it's very people. It's like a turn on for some people.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know.
What was, can I ask, what was the issue in the first place?
Oh, the issue is I sounded like a dude. So I had a very deep voice, and I used to sing in a choir, and I'd be in the B2 section, the bass section with the big guys.
Sure.
And while it's good for comedy and getting a lot of jokes out of it, it messes with my head. So,
okay.
like, I would be on the phone with somebody, and I'd say, my name is Emily, and during the conversation, they would call me sir. I'm like, I just said my name was Emily. They go, yes. I said, do you know any guys named Emily? They go, no. I'm like, what the fuck makes you think you met one?
I think Jeff's been willing to be called Emily in certain situations.
Well, yeah, he wants to be called Jeff. So I had the surgery, and ever since the surgery, it sounds like this, but not one person has called me sir on the phone. So it has been a success.
Does it hurt your
No,
throat?
it feels sometimes scratchy, but not painful.
But it doesn't
It
hurt.
feels like you're being choked constantly, which I love.
I had
I would.
I had a car accident in August, and so they, me and my kid were just sitting at a light, and some lady didn't know she was in the turning lane, and
Oh my! Do they
ran right
intubate
into
you?
us. No, but they, but that happens too sometimes. Like when they intubate and they pull the thing out, you can have a little bit of a scratchy throat. But they put, they pulled one of the cervical bones out and put a different one in.
Okay.
And it's fine. It was fantastic because I had the accident was in August and I had the surgery in November, and I tried like a whole bunch of different things. Like I was like, I'll go to physical therapy. I'll go to like something to like, because I had a headache on one side of my head for all those months.
She couldn't talk much, which was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. But I tried everything, and so it just wasn't working. So we did the surgery, and ever since then, if I scream or something, or if I can't sing for long periods of time, which makes him really happy.
No singing for me, and
but-
definitely no screaming.
So you can't sing in the car, like it hurts you, or it just doesn't sound
No,
good?
it doesn't. It actually, yes, it does hurt. Like if I try
It
to
hurts me.
sing in the shower or in
Yeah.
the car, so I
mean,
don't anymore, and I can't
Sexy
yell.
talk must be fantastic.
Oh yeah,
That's what
that's
I'm
it's all
thinking.
sexy talk.
Nice.
But that bothers me. Like I
I
never
go to the bagel store. It's like yes,
I
like
never
cream
sang.
cheese.
You want everything?
Yes.
I never sang in tune. Like I'm not being hard on myself. Like I never.
Oh, yeah, I can verify. that.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm good at other things. Like singing was not it. So but I love to
Yeah,
sing.
no one's questioning that. I don't
Oh,
think.
sing.
Yeah, like
Singing
I love to like sing in the car.
It's awesome.
And
It's
I'll
fun.
like throw a CD in, and now it hurts.
Now,
so
if you're
sad.
singing in a car and you pull up to a red light and you're really singing, and
get
somebody else
into it,
pulls
I'm
up
like-
next to you, do you stay committed to singing or do you stop?
I do, and I make them laugh, and then
Yes.
sometimes they sing along.
Make eye contact.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
love
If you're
it.
playing like Bonnie Tyler,
I
you're
think it
playing
makes
like
people
Total Eclipse,
really
you have to
happy.
roll down the window.
Oh, all right.
Belt
yeah,
it.
You're right.
I think
Everybody
people get
knows
really
that song.
happy.
It depends on what I'm listening to.
What do you listen to?
It depends on what mood I'm in.
What movie could you be in right now?
Right now, probably.
What was the last song you had playing in the car on the way here?
Probably some Ozzy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. That's a great example, though. Total Eclipse of the Heart, because then you can actually do a duet with the guy next to you in the
Yeah.
car.
Good.
Turn around, and then you sing the Bonnie
The
Tyler
Bright
part.
Eyes part, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd be like this.
idea.
I'd be in there going like. I gotta learn sign language.
Yeah.
So, and I know we talked about it off the air, but everything is good. It's progressing normally, and everything's.
Yeah, my last
Like-
checkup was like 4 or 5 months ago. I think
Right.
it wasn't 6. And when he scopes it, he says it's healing perfect. All the stitches are good and everything's
Good.
fine. But he says everybody's voice heals differently.
Yeah.
So my next appointment is in September, and I have to tell you, I hate these things.
Why? What do they do?
They take a flexible scope, they put it in your nose, and they push it down
Oh, like the
till it
Like
gets
the
to your.
COVID
And let me
test.
just
You
tell
get
you,
COVID tested.
I don't even eat spaghetti
Yeah.
because I don't like the fact that it could
Me
like.
neither.
So to feel this thing, like go down there,
Yeah.
and then if he touches something, the first time he scoped me, he must have like hit like the side. I
Yeah.
grabbed his hand.
Yeah.
I yanked the scope out of my body.
I'm
Well,
like
that's hot.
I'm
Said
like
don't
that with
ever-
the I'm like that with the COVID test. Like I can't.
I'm
I
gonna
have to sit
Google
on my
that
hands
tonight
because
on
I'm like
Pornhub-
I
on
can't, my
Pornhub.
reflex.
Porn.
My reflex is to just beat.
Yeah, no, I pushed. I grabbed his arm. He said, "Don't ever do it again." The second time, he goes, "Don't touch me."
How do you
I said,
not?
"I said I won't touch you." But as he steps closer to me,
Yeah.
my hand just reflected, just
Yeah.
goes out, and I start pushing him away. He goes, "Why are you pushing me?" So the third time he brings the nurse in. The nurse holds my hand.
restrainer.
Everything was fine.
Oh,
no
really?
restraints.
Okay.
She's just like, I looked at her.
Can
She
you
held
go
my hand.
like stoned or something so it doesn't affect
No, I
you
don't get
so much?
high.
That's the
I'm
one
never
thing you
gonna
would not
high.
want to do high is get something.
No,
Looks
well
like
I
a snake
would
coming at
because
me.
like you wouldn't care so much. You'd be like
You know, I've never been high.
I don't think you'd be like,
So I don't know. I might freak
I
out.
get high a lot.
or have like something to relax you.
Like a Xanax or something.
And how? So it goes up the nose and then what? All the way down to the throat?
It goes
There's
down.
got to be a better way.
And then in, and then he wants me to talk. He's like, say
Yeah.
E, say ah.
How about I say, get this thing out of my face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like when I was a
AEIOU.
child, my mom used to clean my ears with Q-tips, which used to dig all the way into my
That could
head.
hurt your ears.
Yes.
She shouldn't do
I think that was her
I-
plan.
yeah, I was just gonna say.
She's stuck in her own ears, so she wouldn't have to hear
If
it.
you're not gonna listen to me, well, you know what I mean. It's-
Then the pepper on the tongue and the
Ew.
soap
God,
and all that stuff.
What?
Oh, I had.
Is that like an Italian thing?
Yes,
Who does
I
that
guess
to
it is.
kids?
I got
Yeah.
soap.
Yeah, I got the
Really?
soap too.
I got the
Yeah,
wooden
absolutely.
spoon.
Did you say all those bad words in a row like you did at
wooden
the beginning of the
spoon.
show?
Not when I was a kid. Like I would maybe say one, but like when you watch enough George Carlin specials,
Yeah.
it just
True.
kind of flows.
Right. Right.
Jerry Lahane says she sounds like she just needs some Halls drops and a shot of whiskey. And then he says, "Bring her back. She's an animal." Jerry, what does that mean? I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know.
Thank you. I think.
You're like, thank you.
It's like thanks.
So you guys want to hear something interesting that I learned yesterday?
Yes, I'd love to.
I met yesterday. I was at Wiguire's too. I wasn't performing. I
Well,
was
there's
just
a
hanging-
trend going on here.
It's just
I
a
see.
trend. No, I wasn't on yet.
We
that
can make
show.
a direct correlation.
Yeah. But Courtney was there,
Oh, okay, nice.
and we were talking, hanging out. And did you know that they have vegan condoms?
Vegan condoms?
Yeah, I did.
You did?
Yeah, because
Outrageous.
Because they
So
have
outrageous.
they have like
They weren't tested on animals.
I guess not.
yeah, because they have like pig condoms,
It's
and I was
so
like,
weird.
what the heck is that?
The
That is
lambskin are nice and thin.
I prefer my condoms free ranged.
Yeah, right. So
I like them cruelty free.
so what is it made from? So like what?
So you
Well,
should
the
use
last thing a vegan wants is to have some
I
like,
had so many
like
questions.
pig skin like rammed into you.
What, you fucking with a baseball glove, kind of, basically?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what is it?
Well, latex or something, right? Isn't it just?
I have no idea. She couldn't figure it out either. She just was like, yeah, it's vegan.
So she's a vegan. So is she
Oh, yeah,
buying
we
that?
went to the diner
So is she
after.
buying them?
That
Yeah.
sweet girl.
Yes.
I don't want. I can't.
I met her boyfriend, and he was wearing a dress at the time.
All right, he's cool.
It happens.
I'm not even thinking who's right next to me.
It does. And before you know it, it's like a full-time thing.
I say that when I meet amputees. I'm like, oh, I must be related. So yeah. Do you say?
Yeah, everybody thinks like, oh, I saw
you
this
know that
trans.
guy?
It's
Yeah.
like I saw this trans comic. Like you know, I'm like, yeah, I don't know them.
Yeah.
I know like 5 or 6 trans people that I'm close with, because we're all a little nutty. And it's like, and that's it.
Right.
You know, it's like we're all freaking related. on this
You all hang
vegan
out.
thing, we don't.
Isn't there a
actually.
thing going
If
around
we
right
all get
now
together, there's a chock full of nuts.
that like isn't like drag queens or whatever? Aren't they getting upset that like people are trying to like make it like nice to the kids and like more family friendly? Like they're making like drag queens as if they're like
every drag queens are the new demons. I know everything's political, which is BS. If a drag queen wants to go out and read stories to the kid, and that kid's parents want that kid to be there, shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Has nothing to do with you. Ain't your kid. Just like a boy, it's not your body. So fuck off. Jesus Christ, people. It's like when you do a show in the city.
Okay.
With all these social justice warriors, and you make a joke about yourself, and they don't like that. Well, I'm not talking about you.
Right.
I'm talking about me. So
Yeah.
fucking relax and laugh.
So, but is that the case? Are a lot of those people? I say those people, but are a lot of them going to the comedy clubs? Because it seems like here anyway. All the social justice warriors, all the cancel culture, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It seems like they're
You mean
not
all
here.
You mean all the people that complain?
It's
Basically, yeah.
There's definitely, and you can probably agree with me. I
The
think
complainers.
As a goth, yeah.
it's different in the city than here.
It is.
Like out
Is
here,
it better or worse?
I like it better here.
Yeah, I
City
agree.
crowds they're too uptight. Like out here, not that I'm racist, but like you tell a racist joke, they love that shit out here. You tell the city, you're
Yeah.
gonna get like beat up. You know, actually they don't beat up a bunch of pussies, but it's you just like there's things you can get away with here that you can't there, but people don't realize it's just a joke. That's all it is.
Right. Right.
Like relax.
Absolutely right.
Like,
I
why are you
think
even
it'll
here?
Get better.
I think so.
It's like the
Yeah, I think so.
pendulum's got to swing a little bit back more to normalcy.
Eventually.
You know.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's sooner rather than later.
Speaking of that condom thing, the vegan thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't want to talk
One of my
about it.
coworkers, he was gay. He's gay. And
was gay.
What happened?
he's gay. He's gay. And he goes, I go to him. I'm like, and he's a vegan. I'm like, but you're not really. He goes, yeah, I am. I'm like, dick isn't a vegetable. I mean, last time I checked, it's still flesh.
What did he say to that?
He goes,
But he's not
because you
eating
might
the
make a
dick.
make a
If he
point.
swallows it, it's different.
He swallows.
Oh, I don't know. Some.
Well, we have graphic conversations.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
God.
just.
Steve, is there something you would like to tell the rest of the class? No, I'm kidding.
Well, and how did that come up? Did Courtney just like came up to you and said, "By the way,
I mean-
you get in here"? What is he? What is he?
Why are you
doing?
grabbing your
What's
nuts?
going on here?
I gotta go pee pee.
Peepees.
Go peepees.
Are you going outside? Bathroom's over there.
Someone duty over there. I gotta go pee pee's over there.
Oh, you're sneaking around to
Yeah,
the
that's the
club?
nicer
okay.
bathroom
Yeah.
anyway. Go that
I
way.
already went. I'm good. What was the question?
Well, I got a bunch of things. So go pee first.
No, I did.
Oh, no. Oh,
So, sitting next to you on the couch,
Grab a
Austin
headphone.
Brooks.
Take a seat.
John,
Take a
grab a
seat.
headphone.
Here, take a
This is
seat.
an intervention.
Wait,
No, behind you.
This is
There's-
like the
or
Kendrick
next to you.
Lamar-
There's-
like
yeah,
the
that's
Kendrick
right.
What show is that?
You're not going to ruin your hair, so just put on some headphones and talk to me. That's how I know.
Oh, jeez.
Why does it get like there's an echo and then the echo goes
Well,
away?
because
What
I
is
have
it?
I have a microphone right at the door, so
Oh,
that
that's
because
why.
here's what it was like really.
Holy shit!
Yeah. It was making me
The close-up of
crazy.
Buterra's profile will haunt my dreams forever.
It was making me
Or
crazy
help you ejaculate.
when people would like come in and have like the funniest things to say, and all we'd hear on the feedback was.
Charlie Brown's
Yeah,
Teacher,
well,
well,
exactly. The adults
So
would be
we hung a microphone there, so it's a little echoey because of the hallway, but it's so much. So I keep my finger on it and I pop it off when people
John, you
say
look so relaxed.
He is. He's relaxed, happy
I'm
guy.
fat. I just melt.
All right. So first off, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy
Oh, yeah, happy
birthday
birthday.
to you.
And then it
I
makes
can't
you a
sing the
Facebook
whole
happy
song.
No, you
I
can't.
can't sing
Literally
either.
can't. But also, I want to introduce
Happy
you to the
birthday,
guy
but
next
I
to
want
you.
to.
Nice to meet you.
That's Austin Brooks. He's a comedian.
Austin.
Austin Brooks. He's a comedian.
Is he?
Yes. Well, that's what he says.
I don't know.
I've seen him. He's funny.
The list is different.
But
That
he
seemed almost believable. Continue.
he sometimes performs at clubs.
And for me, on many
Well,
shows.
Oh, okay. Oh, speaking of which, he said that he was confirmed for tonight, but now he's on the list. So I'm his union rep here, and I'm delegating.
Were you
for him.
confirmed for tonight?
Wah, wah.
He said he spoke to you directly. He said, "Are you going to tell him? Are you going to tell me that he's lying?"
One
I
birthday.
say you bumped Dan
One
LaRocca.
birthday. He's so old now he can't remember anything. It's crazy.
Oh, the host has an issue. Sorry, it's all right.
What the hell just happened?
The host has to talk to
It's the
you.
mic, yeah, I know. I had the same
Oh,
question.
No one listens to the fucking thing I said.
I know. I told him.
Sorry, guys. Bye.
It's all right.
See ya. Thanks, stop by.
What is going on?
Hey,
Shorts.
Dan.
Shorts. Dan, he said shorts.
Shorts.
That's what he just yelled at you. I don't know.
Shorts.
I was
shorts.
trying to.
Mike is wearing
I was gonna
shorts.
show.
Who's Mike?
The one you just
The one
said.
where Mike is. Sorry, guys.
They can't even hear me. That's cool.
See, this is cool. This is what the show is. It's all behind the scenes.
That was just like a horrible version of Who's on First.
So tell us now. So Dan's never going to host for you again because he's all confused and he's fucking up like crazy.
And I'll never perform for him again either.
Actually, I will tell you this.
Tell us.
Dan just opened the show phenomenally.
He
Killed
rocks,
it.
man. He's great.
I love Dan.
I had the
overrated.
pleasure of finally seeing Dan's act about 2 weeks ago, and I loved it. Loved it.
Dan is very good, and I'm not trying to take credit for anybody's work at all. But
you wrote his
about
jokes?
to.
Yeah.
No, I'm not at all.
Okay.
Like Emily, like Fat J, like Claudia, Dan, in the line of people who have won my contest, have done very well following it. Has nothing to do with me at all. But I mean, maybe it's
Sounds like it has something to do with you, John.
No. I'm being deathly serious. 'Cause
I know, but you
when
should
when
take
I
that
judge
credit.
when I judge the contest, we have 4 judges or 5 judges, and it's not like a popularity contest. I don't say that for any particular reason.
Okay.
But the comedians who win because they're the Emily was phenomenal the night she won. Fat J was phenomenal the night.
Not just that night, by the way.
No, always. That's why she's
If you
featuring
win,
tonight.
you get to come to John's birthday the following year.
No, you get to be at Mohegan Sun.
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
What happened?
I won.
You won before that was a thing.
So what was your prize?
I get to be in the movie.
Large
that-
fries at McDonald's?
No, I got to be in the movie they're never gonna fucking film.
Yeah, Gender Bender 2.
Yeah, go.
Was that really? Was that the prize?
Yeah, I win. They say the movie's Gender Bender 2. Everybody thinks, oh, the fix was in. Of course she wins.
Well,
Like, could it had to be that movie?
He gave you 15 minutes tonight.
That's true. Thank you for that.
You're very welcome. Also, she won $250.
Oh,
I did,
that's
I
cool.
did.
And she got to work with Laughter Saves Lives, which is part of it as well.
Oh, and I headlined a show at
And-
McGuire's.
yes.
Oh, all right, all right.
It was
that's
like a
Oh,
nice gift basket.
good. Sure.
Actually.
A comedy
it's like-
basket.
yes.
Right.
It's
and
not
some
nothing.
vegan condoms.
Yes.
Kind of similar to like the basket Dargita gives, you know?
Yes.
When people retire.
Yeah.
So
No.
so Austin here, he said he spoke to you directly. That's right.
That is a
Wait, you was
possibility.
fucking manager?
Yes, tonight I am.
That.
You
Tonight I
can
am.
Big of a deal.
Don't you're sweating now. Look, you make him feel all uncomfortable.
I'm not trying to make you feel
Oh
bad.
no, I'm just sweating because I'm fat. Nothing to do with being
He has a
nervous.
nice breast, by the way. I will tell you this.
Okay.
An issue that I have, along with other producers have, I'm guessing, is when you get information from 30 different areas, different social media groups and stuff like that, I try to keep all of my stuff in Facebook Messenger. Instead of text,
Let's just go to Facebook.
Yeah.
go ahead.
So basically, everyone under 30 doesn't write you back.
Wow.
No. It's I mean, they all have it for comedy
Yeah, but
purposes.
they don't look at it.
No. But that's where I get the verification that they say they're going to do the show or they're not going to do the show.
Okay.
And then from there, I can put it onto my calendar.
Hey, John.
you have it?
Am I on the June 25th show at the Gay Room? I thought you said I was on it, and I just didn't see myself on the flyer, so I wasn't sure if I got taken off the show or not. John, you are on with a quotation mark. Sorry about the flyer. No worries, flyer's not a big deal at all.
in the
I just
court.
wasn't
Wait
sure.
a minute. Oh, with a
Yeah.
quotation mark?
Right, is that what that
Exclamation
Is that like, yes, you're on?
Wait,
like,
no, what's the
Exclamation point.
oh,
yeah.
exclamation
All right,
point.
come on,
So
guys.
now you don't deserve to
Either
be
here
on
or
because you
there.
should be
Because
back
he
in
might be
kindergarten.
saying you're
What the-
on the show, but that would
Right,
be
that's what I'm
different.
saying. So that would
No,
almost
no
be
quotes,
like,
no quotes. It was more like, hey, you're on the show.
Yeah, you're a comedian. You were performing.
This guy gets it.
So, therefore, I will tell you this.
Yep.
That was also after the poster was made, so I made the lineup from the poster. But if the first time that I told him he was going to do the show, go back in Messenger. How very
the
convenient.
plot thickens.
How very convenient you only stopped at the part that made sense for you. Where did you tell me in the Messenger that you were going to do June 25th?
Here we go. Okay.
The plot
I remember when
thickens.
It's like an
and where.
infomercial, but wait, there's more.
This is an infomercial. But wait, there's more.
Where were we? I think we were at McGuire's, but you came up to me and said, hey, would you want to do that show?
And I always say, message me on Messenger if you want to do the show. I say that to
No,
everybody.
I know. I'm not just
So what is he referring to? What is John asking you to look up? You're avoiding that. Tell us.
no.
But there isn't
nothing
anything
to look
in
up.
the messenger that says that he's going to do it.
You're gonna make me regret
Except the
going to
fact that
bat
he
for you.
says yes, you are on. I mean, what else do you want?
But this is the thing.
He's saying there's more to the
You
story.
have to confirm.
Right. So, valid, I will give him time on the show.
No,
I
I'm
will.
good. I don't need him.
But this is the thing.
I don't need it now.
I don't
I
need
just
you on
want
my
to
phone.
say
now
it.
burn.
But this
I
is
just
the
need
thing.
the validation.
But this is. Every
The
time
hell?
someone stands there, just
Are
turns
you
like,
okay?
What just happened here?
No, but
No, it's the mic. Yeah.
Oh, you
deal
did
with
your
a lot of
set?
people, dude.
Oh, all right. We'll get to that in a second. Let me just finish.
you just
let's
ran
let
the
him finish the story.
marathon.
And Carla's there. Oh,
See,
Carla
it's-
just.
it's-
Do we just get sexual abuse on camera?
Hey, Carla.
Carla smacked Jeff's head.
It's only a lot of work because he doesn't know what 6
love
minutes
her.
is.
He's not used to
He's
it.
not used to 6 minutes.
He's had sex before.
All right. So finish your story.
So my point was, and this is what happened last night also, I ended up having to add a couple of comics to the show.
Right.
Wait, I'm sorry, a couple?
Billy and
It was
Billy and Andy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which I explained to you the last time, didn't I? Or
No,
Andy
I don't
did.
know. I don't know.
Oh.
I
It
don't
was-
listen to you.
Shut.
See,
So
if you had the eyeliner-
so what happened was, I said to them at McGuire's months ago, I said, if you guys want to do my birthday show, what?
It was at the Stereo Garden.
Okay. So I said to them, if you guys want to do my birthday show, message me on Messenger. They never did, so I didn't put them on the show. Then they showed up last night. Oh, I thought I was on the show. Well, did you ever message me back? No. So that can't be my fault.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
Although I will say I don't recall getting an invite to a birthday show.
No, you got to invite to the New Year's Eve show.
I did. Yes, I did. But
So you're on that show.
I don't even want to be. I'm not even talking about being on. I just want to. I would
Tony,
hang
we
out
can
with
start
you
our
for
own
your
show,
birthday and
Tony.
buy you a drink. What?
We can start our own show.
Yeah, which cut out the middleman.
No, I'm not going to start my own show. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that to him.
I'm on with you.
John is
You're doing
very,
a New Year's Eve?
I'm doing a New Year's Eve.
Nice. Oh, that'll be fun.
I
I'm
guess
looking forward to it.
It was a situation of miscommunication.
Once
All right.
again, the communication
Why
process
is it?
broken
They always
down.
blame women.
Because
Miscommunication.
John is very strict with
just
the whole
fucked up.
Facebook Messenger thing.
I am very strict because this is what happens. Shit like this, it fucks up. And yes, as a producer, I do take responsibility for my mistakes. Yes, there was a message on Messenger following that, but the poster was already out. So when I just did the lineup, I did it off the poster. I
Yeah, it
didn't
wasn't.
do-
It's not a big
Well, you're a good man for stepping up and.
Listen, people make mistakes. I make mistakes.
So
I don't make.
I wasn't mad about it.
So everybody's,
Steven.
everybody's good, right?
yeah, we're all good.
We settled this sit down.
Yeah.
Stephen Rocco Perillo.
Wait,
Did you just say?
Do you get a cut now?
I can't
What
even
kind of
think of the time I've been.
Look, my existence is a mistake. Let's just leave it at that.
No, there was no animosity or nothing.
Look, mistakes happen. Just look at me.
No, you're not. No, you're not a.
No,
mistake.
Steve, you're perfect. Peachy.
But Sally,
I
do you
just-
see that?
know-
Mistake, misunderstood, misdirection, misunderstanding.
Yeah, what about it?
It's all about women.
I only brought my
Use
grandma
us as
here.
excuses.
Never got to see my
What about
comedy.
misdemeanor?
That's
Misdemeanor,
me.
right.
I never missed a wiener.
Whoa.
I never missed a wiener. Oh, misdemeanor.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
I mean the hot dog.
John's
guy.
never been leaner.
He actually has.
I have. This is
Yes.
quite high in the fat content area of
You
myself.
very well might be fatter than Jeff Bosey now. How does that make you feel? Your thoughts?
I'm still younger.
Yes, is that?
So all right, so we're good. So everybody's good now, right? We settled this. All right, good.
Now you made me
You
feel
go
bad.
talk
Now,
to Dan LaRocco and demand
you know what the tough
to be
thing
put
is
up
now? When I don't book him, he's gonna think it's because of this.
Oh, absolutely.
My grandma who probably only has like another month or two to live came to see me do comedy for the first time ever. It's okay.
Wait, you have people here?
No. Nobody wants to see me.
Imagine that you had people here. And
My
he didn't
comedy
put you
probably
on.
would have killed my grandma.
No, if he had people here, I already told him he can go up. If he had people here, 100% he'd be going up.
Yeah.
Especially because I was proven that I made somewhat of a mistake.
And so what was yesterday about? So you just called it a birthday show? You didn't
My
do
birthday,
anything?
my birthday is
was a few days ago.
June 22nd.
Right.
So I always do a show at Governor's or McGuire's, whatever, for my birthday. Around, obviously, my birthday is not going to be on Friday or Saturday every year, so that's what I did. Next year, I probably won't do one, although I'll
Why?
be 45, just because it's going to be too far away. Right?
I'm older than you.
Yep, but you're much prettier than I am.
I know this already, but I didn't know I was older than you.
Why do you look so disappointed?
I don't know. I don't want to be old.
It's like a big shock to your system here.
Actually, I think
You guys
I'm
are
older.
babies.
I think I'm older than Jeff Bosey, which really hurt my heart because he looks like he's 63.
Not anymore.
Well, you're also way more than Jeff, so that really hurts your heart.
Jeff's looking good.
Literally.
It's not the age.
Mark Hirschman is watching. Are there any
Hey,
comics?
Mark.
That's already bullshit.
Are there any comics that don't show up for this?
Mark doesn't.
Well, we're talking about comics.
Come on, Mark's
funny.
great.
He's great, but he's a ball buster. So I'm busting his balls back. Wow, I didn't expect that reaction.
We're all
I'm kidding.
protective
We're
of
gonna laugh.
Mark.
It's like a city crowd in here. Jeez.
By the way, they should have called the show instead of Hershey and the King, should be Hershey and the Squirts.
That's disturbing.
And Mike's here. Well,
Yes,
Mike,
he
you know
is.
I love Mike.
Mike is on the big stage tonight, hosting for
Irene
Irene
Bremis.
Bremis, right?
Yes.
Who's taping a special, I believe, tonight.
Yes.
Correct. And
She did
yesterday and
last
today,
night
I think,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Which is smart. Whenever you do a special, you should have multiple shows, so this way you can get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's really
Like
smart.
Hannah Montana.
Do you have to wear the
Just-
same outfit?
Did he say like?
no,
wait a
that's
minute.
the weirdest part.
Oh, really?
You
No.
do have to
No,
wear.
she has the same outfit.
Yeah.
Did you
gotta
say
wear
like
the
Hannah
same.
Montana?
Best of both worlds.
What?
It's
Are
her
you
show.
that young that you
Yes, I was
watch?
about to say he is young.
No, he's just a pedophile.
Oh, no,
No, my
makes
daughter
sense.
used to watch Hannah Montana.
Sure, she did.
I like Lee's
Yeah.
story.
That would happen to us. Like we'd be sitting there, and all of a sudden, like iCarly would be on, and we're like, "Are we sitting here watching this by ourselves?" Because like the kids would like start and then take off.
I used to watch SpongeBob.
And then you just left there by yourself
And then you're
watching
just
it.
sitting there and you're
SpongeBob's
singing along
awesome.
to Victorious, and all of a sudden you realize the kids left like a half an hour ago.
we did one of our game shows tonight before we came here, right? And it was a high school graduation party, but
Yeah.
the kids and the adults were coming up to answer our trivia questions.
Yeah, it was fun.
We were asking history questions that they didn't get. Didn't get the answers. I was asking SpongeBob questions to the
Yeah.
adults, and they were getting the
We all
answers.
Wait,
got
correct.
this was a high school graduation?
Like, what's an example?
Yeah, it's a
of
high school graduation, but the whole family,
They were little
And you were
kids.
asking history questions to high school, but they
Well, no. They were
Yeah.
adults. They were kids.
Oh.
There were people of
You
all
know,
ages.
it's
Learn
funny.
this stuff.
The
Like,
elementary
learn.
school kids, like, they get the history questions. They're so smart. Like, they're so much smarter than we were.
Kids aren't kids
I
anymore.
don't know
Like
about that.
third graders know what I learned in high school. I swear to you.
What's an example of a SpongeBob trivia question?
What's the name of SpongeBob's pet
Oh,
snail?
that's an easy one.
Yeah.
Well, but that's
Gary.
my
Gary.
point. The parents, they couldn't name a single ship of Christopher Columbus, but they could name SpongeBob's pet snail.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
That's my
Gary!
point.
Gary!
Right. And so
I can name the ships,
but
too.
Can you name the ships?
Oh, is it Nina Pinta and Santa Maria?
Yeah. There you
Yes.
go.
We had adults that couldn't name one, but they named Gary.
Yeah, but I could sing this. Oh, I used to be able to sing the theme song. Sallie, do you want to sing the theme
What's
song?
the Christopher Columbus song?
What
or
was
the
it?
SpongeBob song?
He lives in a pineapple under the sea. SpongeBob
Bob SquarePants.
Absorbent in yellow and porous is he.
Are we-
SpongeBob SquarePants.
This is not what I want to be in the middle of two women for.
I love to
Fine.
sing. Let me sing. I love it.
Yeah, let her sing.
It's joyous.
Joyful noise. That's
Jerry
what it is.
Lahane says iCarly and Victorious were great shows.
They were,
Jerry
right?
Lahane, aren't you older than me?
Yeah, they were so much better than all the crap we had to watch when they were younger.
So where did Jeff go? I thought he was going to tell us about his set.
I should probably head over there.
You have
Oh,
to
really?
put-
You got to head over there?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I think so. So
Emily
listen, thank
Santos,
you
ladies
very
and gentlemen.
much.
So good to see you. Thanks for hanging. Oh, my God.
That was it. Do
Don't forget.
you like one?
What would I do with it?
Got probably some short curly, some way to use it for.
Eileen Bremis has a
Sallie,
joke about
pleasure.
that.
Always great seeing you. Really, love seeing you.
I'll
Don't
see
make it
see you in a
so-
little bit. Should I move over then?
So many months
If you
this
want.
time.
Yeah, you can. You can move
All
on.
right, I'll move
Okay.
over.
That was cool. That was nice. A lot of comedians on. I'm assuming that the show, when it started, at 7:30? I would think there was a lot of people have done their sets already. They should be walking in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn
Yeah.
it. Damn it. You're not, so you're just hanging tonight.
I'm
You're
just
not-
hanging. I had a drink and that's it.
You had a drink.
I had one drink and that's all I'll be having.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yes, because I'm one more pinch and they throw away the keys. They will.
So
You know the story. I gotta do that.
I do
right?
know the
Yeah,
story.
okay.
Yes. But is it tough to be here without
No,
having another
because
one?
like the court, I have a document from the club that says that like this is where I work, so like I can come here.
No,
anytime.
I meant just having one drink? Like, are you tempted to
Oh,
have more?
I mean, I would like one more, but that's it. I mean, if God forbid I do have like a few other drinks, I just won't drive home. I'll just Uber, and like James is cool with me leaving my car here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, because he doesn't own the parking lot, he doesn't care if you get paid.
It's hilarious.
He's like, sure.
But I mean, like if I came closer to the club, he probably wouldn't care. They would look more like it's part of that. But regardless,
I parked right out front, or just to the side by the Cow Mart, and
maybe I'll sleep in the car.
I got a ticket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there's a big sign that says "Don't park between 1 and 6 in the morning," and I had to leave my car there because it broke down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was really bummed. I'm
You
like,
still had to
great.
pay it, even though if like
Yeah.
you couldn't fight that at all. Really? Like, I'm just asking because
I didn't even think about it. I just
try to
paid
fight,
it.
did you?
Oh, you again. You again.
Wow.
Look at that.
You take good care of your skin, John. Take good care of your skin.
Well, it's fat. It just, when the mayonnaise comes out, it's just...
Well, you know the expression "hack don't crack."
What?
I'm joking.
Oh, so who was that? Was that Frey? What, he did a set and he's just leaving? Oh, he wasn't on the show tonight. Oh, he was just hanging too. Very nice. Was
Such a supportive
situation.
Such a supportive community we have. Is Fat Jay here?
No.
Was he supposed to be here?
So I asked him to host a show a long time ago. He forgot that I asked him to host the show.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So he double booked himself, but that was fun because he was with me last night. So I have Dan hosting instead.
But what's so important tonight that he chose that over this?
I always tell comedians
a buffet.
I tell comedians, and it's happened. I think it's happened with us. I think once or twice. Happens with Mike Keegan every once in a while too. If you get booked somewhere else, I always tell them to take it. You're going to continue working with me. It's like I'm going to stop booking them. But if you have an opportunity to work for a producer that hasn't booked you a lot or hasn't seen you in a while, has never asked you to work for him before, and that's going to be better for you, I always tell people to go. I don't ever tell people not to go.
Completely reasonable.
I try to be.
No, you are. Like it's just.
Oh, there
it's
he is.
Really, it's just refreshing.
I would only bail on a Butera gig if it was more money. If that makes you feel better.
Which, in honesty, he's told me that before. He's like, "Listen, I know I'm supposed to do your show. They're going to give me more money here."
And I'm currently unemployed. So.
Right.
No, but I do tell him, and Steve could attest to this. I say, "No, go ahead. Obviously, go. I could." There are so many comedians on Long Island, and not to put Steve or Jay or anybody or Keegan or anybody down, but everyone can be.
We're a dime a dozen.
There are so many comedians. I'm sure no matter what, I could find somebody.
Yeah, but there's so many like, people that are like, well, if you cancel on me or you don't work for me or you work, 30 miles near me, they make it such a big deal. And it's just nice when people are just reasonable because we're all just trying to have a fun time,
I will not make a comment towards that comment.
And so you don't have a thing like, hey, loyalty or you made a commitment, so you're not worried about that?
In some cases, yeah. If it's like a major headliner and it's like a big show, yeah, that sort of
like
screws
Mohegan
me.
Sun, I would think.
Well, I don't produce Mohegan Sun.
Oh well, how do you get the how do you get the winners of your contest there?
Because I headline there every month.
Yeah.
I work for a producer named Jeff Wade, so he hires me every month, sort of as a residency, whatever, to be there every month.
And you walk in there and say, "I'm the headliner. I'm bringing in my people."
Yes.
Wow. Look at you.
And I bring in 2 to 3 comics every month.
Really?
To open for me. This past Thursday, Allison Persky and Caroline Fung were there with me. And Caroline did great. She's been there before. This was Allison's first time, and she absolutely slaughtered.
Really?
She did so well. I was so proud of her, so happy for her. And
So
she
was
felt
sober.
it. She did really, really well. What?
So she was sober.
Yes, she drank afterwards.
How much time did she do?
She did 8 minutes.
8 minutes, okay.
Yeah, so did Caroline. They both got 8 minutes.
Let me just ask, because I've been wanting to ask you, how did it go?
Oh, it went well.
Yeah, but why did you walk in like you just ran a marathon or had a fight or something? Your face was red. You were sweating. Like
He's
I really
always
focused on it. I
red,
was like, is he
first
gonna
of all.
pass out?
Yeah.
What?
Well, okay.
He's always
the reason
red.
why I'm always red is because I actually I did some outside activity.
No, you
today,
were
so-
you were redder than you are right now.
Oh well, because I was like really sucking down the Jack and Coke because I was like waiting, like I was running to get here, and then when I finally got
It's
my first Jack and Coke-
37 feet away. What do you mean running to get here? You were literally 37 feet away.
Well, to be fair, I was running here because like I'm trying to lose more weight. I'm trying to look like very attractive so that maybe even guys might like me. You know.
Oh, really? Raider loves you already. You don't have to. You don't have to pretty yourself.
Talking
up
about
for
the
Raider.
Silver Fox, he crushed last night.
Oh, he did really
He's
good.
great.
Yeah,
He
did
did
really good.
very, very well last night.
Nice.
I love him. Love him.
Who else? So you had So it was Raider. It was Bosie.
No, I stopped by.
Raider was last
Oh,
night.
you didn't perform. Sorry. So I get you and Raider mixed up. Andy and Billy. Who else?
First of all, you can't confuse the two.
Here we go.
One's got gray hair. One has gray hair. One is getting gray hair.
Yes, I am. Sorry. These things happen. Yeah.
Um,
But no, he had a great lineup last night. Emily.
Emily.
She did great.
Yeah, last night it was a very good show. Tonight so far has been a very good show.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, the crowd seems
Yes.
you know it's almost sold out. You know, but
Nice.
listen, the summer months are always tough.
Yes. Yes, they are.
And
Right.
if you can get, we had over 50, 60 people yesterday at McGuire's.
Okay.
I'll take it for
Sure.
for the summer. But
Right. Yeah. It's do you trim it down during the summer or no? You just
normally
follow
I
through?
do, but like an idiot, I have more shows in July than I did in either May or June.
Oh, no kidding. Wow.
So,
But
that's fun.
are they? But they're selling.
Yes,
Is there
a lot of the
anything on that?
actually 7 of those shows I'm going to be out of state,
Oh.
so that's going to be fun. And while I'm out of state, I have like Fat J and Emily. Not Emily. Fat J and Claudia Bonavita run shows for me here while I'm. I don't want to say
Right.
touring, but while I'm doing shows elsewhere.
Oh, that's why you're out of town. You're doing shows elsewhere.
Yes, I have shows in Massachusetts, New Hampshire,
Wow.
Virginia, Pennsylvania.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Nice. Headlining.
Connecticut. Yes, I'm headlining in Massachusetts at a place called the Marconi Club.
You know that place?
Yeah, what part of Massachusetts?
Fitchburg.
That's the town?
Fitchburg is the
Where
town.
is that?
Next to Gardner.
Yeah, keep going. Is it by
It's
like
getting hot and
Springfield
bothered
or is
over
it by
there.
Boston?
Yeah,
Leominster?
Boston.
Nah, still.
Oh yeah,
nothing.
Boston.
Is it by Boston or is it by Springfield?
It's closer to Springfield.
Okay, all right. Yeah, by like Lenox and stuff like around that area.
So it's called the Leominster Fitchburg area.
Okay,
And then I'll be in Wilton, New Hampshire.
nice.
The name of the place is called the Copper Kettle. I'll be there on the Saturday. And actually, Dan LaRocca's hosting the Marconi Club. Joe Cravella is our special guest. Fat J's featuring, and I'm headlining.
Oh, fun.
Oh, so you. Oh, there's going to be trouble on that trip.
Yeah. And then Saturday,
What, the shots on the car?
And they're all going to be walking funny too after I get that.
then the next night at the Copper Kettle, they have 2 of their comics on the show. And then Jay is featuring, and I'm headlining.
Sweet, man. That's great.
Yep, should be fun.
Yeah, you excited? That's
I am.
kinda cool.
I love to
I almost
do
want to
shows
go
out
like
of
give you
town.
one of these.
Thank you. Like Steve does a lot of shows out of New York also, and sometimes
here and there, yeah.
the crowds are so much different, and one they've never seen you before, so that's always a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You get to see how different crowds react from different areas.
They're not as loose as
I've
they
never
are
done
here,
a show
right?
before in New Hampshire. I have no idea what to expect.
We did a murder mystery in New Hampshire maybe about 10 years ago. Maybe a little bit
They're
more
nice
than that.
people.
We had a blast. We had an absolute blast with them.
So
But
the ironic thing is that all 4 of us are Italian Americans, and we're doing a show in an Italian American hall, which is called the Marconi Club. And they have music events. They've never had a comedy show, and I actually reached out to them and asked, if they'd want to do it, and they were so happy to do it. We were booked for July 22nd. That's a Friday night, and then they already want to have us back in October.
Wow.
So that'll be fun.
And I don't need to know numbers, but you actually like they cover enough to make it worth it to go.
It was okay for us with just the New Hampshire show.
Okay.
But when I added the show at the Marconi Club, made enough money to pay for the hotel room for Jay, Joe, and Dan.
But they have to share a bed. It's just one room.
Oh, 2 beds. Jay needs his own bed.
Yeah.
And then Joe and Dan are gonna
Spoon.
That's
Wow.
cute.
You mean you couldn't ask for the short stay rate?
Who would you be more scared to share a room with out of those guys?
Between Fat Jay and the other two?
Oh, sometimes I think I should be asking them about you. No, I'm kidding. Who would you be more scared to share a room with out of this lineup?
More scared?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to share a room with Fat Jay. No, I mean, I love Fat Jay, but he looks like a guy who farts a lot when he sleeps.
I think
just does.
Dan would be like a really good
Like
roommate.
I've never seen him.
I did.
I've never actually seen or heard or smelled Fat Jay fart. So I have this theory that he holds it in all day. Then
he
when
just blows up at night?
Yes.
Well, he's vegan, quote unquote.
Oh, broccoli farts. Those are the worst.
Those are the best.
No, I don't like broccoli farts.
Yeah.
I'm hearing good reactions out there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That was someone getting off stage.
That means they did a good job.
Yeah. Thank God you're leaving.
Yeah.
I can't take it anymore.
Here's something you never heard. Here's something you never. One more joke. One more joke. No, you never hear that.
When people say, "Okay, one more," and you're like, "Oh."
And I like how you're just hanging in here. Like
Did you say
don't feel the
encore?
need
No, I said,
to-
what a bore.
You don't feel the need to be in there, like making sure everybody's doing well. Huh?
So
You're relaxed.
I will
about it.
tell I will tell you this.
Tell us
I
this.
truly appreciate and respect the comics that work with me. They've all worked with me before. Even Jeff. I know, it sounds
Jeff.
crazy.
Even Jeff.
Even Jeff.
Even Jeff.
That should be your stage name, Even Jeff.
Even Jeff? Thank you. I'm
Coming up to the stage.
Even
It's
Jeff.
Even Jeff.
Even Jeff. That's fair. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, okay. Even Jeff. Yeah.
No, but I do. I have a lot of respect for the people that work with me, and I trust them to do a great job. I have a lot of shows where I'm not there.
Yeah.
And I have to be able to do that. When I was younger, I didn't have that respect or trust in people. When I owned my restaurant and I would go away on vacation, I was a nervous wreck.
He
I was
was
neurotic.
talking about how nervous he is to have you host.
No, that's the opposite. Stop.
Yeah. What a-
I just said.
Did I run the light?
No.
See?
No.
See? That's why he said he trusted
Everyone's been under about.
Was I under?
No, you hit your time.
See?
Look at that, a good pro.
But that could be a tough thing too if they're under, right?
It's moving fast.
It's better when they're under than over.
Oh, yeah.
The show goes too long.
Okay.
But if they're drastically under, that could suck too, because then he wouldn't be ready. Like right now, if somebody came off stage, he's here.
Right. Got to run out there, yeah.
Yes.
No, but I was just saying to them how she was mentioning how I don't have to be over there watching the show, but I have enough trust in you. It's
Yeah.
Dan is much more wise beyond,
See, I told
beyond
you.
his age, and as a comedian, he has far surpassed the level of where he is than he should be, and that's a
But he was also homeschooled, so he's a little nervous. He's never really left the house much. So going on this road
Yeah.
trip, you might hear him screaming in the middle of the night.
Dan,
or
they were
something.
saying who would be like the worst to like spend time with. I'm like, Dan would be the best roommate. He'd be
Yeah.
the choice.
You have no idea how clean my space
I know.
is.
That's what I said. And everyone like looked at me, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
Dan would be the guy I'd roommate with.
Exactly.
Who are
Yeah.
you scared the most
He
about
pushed
sharing a
the
room
shit
with on this
away.
trip? Who do you think's going to rape you on this
Jay.
trip? Jay's going to rape you?
Everyone else would be a mess.
Yeah, no, I could see
would
Joe-
put your shit away.
Yeah, always. I take something out of my bag
told
to grab something else, and I put the other thing right back in. I'm
Yeah.
like, it's not going anywhere. I just have, I'm crazy, I think.
When because you're sharing a room with Joe, I heard.
Joe and Jay, all three of them.
Oh, all three of them.
I'm not going.
They didn't tell you that you're all sharing a room,
Right.
and you and Joe have to sleep in the same bed. I'm
There's a
not
lot of
even
space
kidding.
there.
You and Joe should, like, while Jay's sleeping, you guys could both probably fit in his clothes. You should, like, put it on together.
Yes,
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
One pant leg each.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you could probably fit in it, like, the whole thing.
Yeah,
That's
go
awesome.
to bed in Jay's
Yeah, one
clothes.
body.
Both legs in each.
We'll put Jay in my pants and watch them tear when he puts his foot in.
Like he's the
Who's better
Incredible
than the
Hulk.
whole?
Yeah, literally.
The Incredible Bulk.
Bulk.
So now there's your show. The
great.
Incredible Bulk, featuring even Jeff.
You know, I wouldn't mind sharing
great.
a room with Daniel because I feel that I would be like in comfort and cuddled by his eyebrows.
I do have strong eyebrows, right?
do.
I do. I've been told they're great. I've been told they're
They're
really
not
too
messy.
strong.
Is there such
They're
a thing
okay.
as great eyebrows?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They work on your face.
They work on your.
They're not.
Look at Sallie bringing up child labor laws.
Steve, say it. We're out of time.
Yours don't work on your face. I don't know what's the opposite.
They wouldn't work on someone else's face.
I would never look at something like that and be like, they don't work. They don't.
They work on your face.
They're not quite working for me.
Yeah.
She keeps saying it like it's gonna get better.
Good. No, they do.
I'm gonna hold on to this one.
Yeah, I don't know what I mean.
And what tax bracket
She's doubling down on it.
Tony, are you good with computers? Can you do me a favor and just find like 10 other comics and put Dan's eyebrows
and we'll see if they work.
Each comic and see if they work for
their
face.
Do it.
See if they work.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Oh my god, that was fucking hilarious.
Oh, what? Hey, what the?
What?
How the hell?
Sorry. Was your camera on the hallway just now?
Yeah, sure was.
My goodness.
So I do want to tell you one thing. I wish Dan was still here to say this, but next month
I'll take things people don't say for 1,000.
I'm here every month. I have a show at McGuire's. Every month I have a show at the Giggle Room. Next month, let's take a look. Oh, she knew where the camera was.
The instant replay.
Damn,
she knew.
She knows what she's doing.
She's good.
Dan LaRocco is actually headlining my next show at the Giggle Room.
In the
next
Giggle
month.
Room. Oh, that's cool.
It is his birthday present.
He doesn't know this.
No, he does.
Oh, he does.
He got it because he won my contest. So if you win my contest, you get the headliner show. Blah blah. So he's hosting Mohegan Sun July 28th, which is his actual birthday.
Okay.
Then cool. Friday he's hosting at McGuire's, which is my show, and then Saturday the 30th he's headlining the Giggle Room.
Nice.
Listen, just so you know, August 26th is my birthday, anyways.
August 26th?
August 26th.
August 26th. Just
Oh.
so you
That's
know.
great. So for your birthday, you can come and watch Keegan.
And that's what I'm doing. August 26th, I'm gonna go watch Keegan because I was like, you prick! You decided to have a show on my birthday, huh? Okay.
Well, his birthday's the 27th,
Yeah,
and he was supposed to have the show the 27th, but something happened.
Yeah, but you should respect his elders. I'm older than him.
How old are you again?
How old will you be?
How old will I be? I will be the tender, youthful age of 44, which you've already acquired.
That's very tender.
Can you believe I'm older than him? Fucking unraveling.
But I had to lose all this weight so I could look more youthful than you.
You still don't.
You scream youth.
I'm watching Carla suck that straw.
Can you believe he's younger than me?
No.
God damn it! Everybody!
I can't believe either one of you are less than 60.
You know what? This Jeff's very mature for his age.
See, what a nice. Well, that's a compliment. Wow. That's
No, it wasn't.
Get his job back.
That was not a compliment.
Yes, it is. It's a compliment.
Yeah, it was a compliment.
That's what he said.
He's mature for his age.
I said.
That's what he
He's
said.
like, you're mature for your age. Can you give me my job back?
I wouldn't take that job back if he paid me.
He did pay you.
Wait, no, he didn't. I was dead. Imagine this.
Why aren't you performing anywhere, Tony? What's going on here?
I don't know, right?
Not?
Bad.
Right? Can you imagine?
You want-
Bozy
you-
performed tonight and I did it.
You want to be on?
What?
You want to be on the panel?
Huh?
You want to switch?
You should sit here because you want to know what?
I'm
Obviously,
gonna get ear
I know where I'm
infection.
not
What he
wanted.
That's everywhere.
Bossy, no.
Quit.
No, I'm gonna get a drink. So.
Oh, can you
Oh,
give
can
me
you give me
one?
one?
Yeah, what do you want? So,
Can I get one?
Soda and
Bossy?
Mandarin.
You said
Jeff, can I get a Heineken Zero?
a bottle of water for him.
No, Heineken Zero. It's not alcoholic.
Oh, is that right? Oh, that's
I'm coming back over here.
So what's the deal? You went out there and watched your man, and now you're just roaming the hallways. What happened?
Pinched myself with this.
How did you do?
Lawsuit.
oh no.
No, I came out to support Irene. I love Irene. She's filming her special
Yes.
tonight and yesterday. Yesterday I was at the brokerage with Tim Crumbie, who's hilarious also.
Oh, nice.
But I
Yeah,
did
Tim's
want
great.
to. I did want to come and support Irene because I love her, and so I was watching. I was, in and out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's funny.
Yeah.
And you
I'm very
performed with
short-
Tim last night? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you.
I have a short attention span, so I have to be in and out, or else I just start spacing out, and I'm like,
Does Mike say the same thing?
huh? That
Nothing.
I have a short attention
No,
span.
no. He says I have to be in and out. Sorry, I was just being
But I'm
stupid.
bump.
Yeah, sorry.
How are you? I haven't seen you for like ever.
I know what's going on, guys.
I know you look great.
What did I miss?
You've lost.
really
It looks
good.
like
You
you've
have
lost a
lost
lot of
weight. I
weight.
was gonna say it
Yes,
yesterday.
I've been trying to lose
for you.
weight. Yeah.
I
look
figured
great.
when you went back to Colombia, you would just be like eating like crazy. 'Cause
No, you know
how
what?
do you not
Like,
do that?
First of all, there's no fat people in Colombia. Number one, I'm
Oh,
like
is
the
that right?
fattest. I'm the fattest person in the entire country.
Yeah, but the food's so good.
Yeah, but I'm the fattest person in the country. Every time I get there, it's true. There's no fat people there. Everybody has like a ridiculous body.
Really?
And
It's the craziest thing when that happens. Like I remember I was I was living in California and I was felt like really really fat, and then I moved back to upstate New York and I'm like I am so hot.
yeah, exactly.
like I'm like seriously like it was upstate New York, Albany, and I'm like I'm the hottest person here, and I was like the self-esteem in California was so low.
I'm like a Columbia 2, but like an Alaska 10. Which I think makes you like a New York 6 or something
Yeah,
like that.
right,
Maybe
right,
New York
right.
6.5.
And what's the deal? Is that you have family down there?
Yes, my mom lives there.
Oh, your mom lives
Yeah,
there.
my mom lives there.
Oh, I
Yeah, she
didn't-
went to go see her mom. She went dental work, right?
Yeah.
She went to
I-
go get dental work in Colombia and see her family.
You did.
Yes.
Yes.
That, what is it
I didn't.
cheaper
My
down
mom's
there? What-
dead.
what-
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a
not
lot,
Colombian.
It's a lot cheaper. So like for the price that I had to get a crown here, I paid for my entire trip.
No kidding,
Yeah.
really. Wow. And your mom's there, so I didn't know. So did you? What like did your mom move there, or did you grow up there?
No,
what's-
my mom is a lover of marriage. She's a lover of marriage. She's a firm believer in holy matrimony.
Okay.
So when she decided it was time to find husband number 6, she went on vacation to Colombia and found one there. And then met him, married him, retired, and moved back to Colombia to live happily ever after.
Is it really number 6?
It's number 6. You know what they say, 6 times the charm.
Wow.
And that was Prince Charming.
Yeah.
Wow, I feel better about myself.
Yes, it's
Dumb.
important to find the one so that you can then move on to the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, and then ultimately the 6.
Yeah.
I have never been married. Oh, there's a shock.
Not
No,
yet.
no, we're surprised about that. How could
That's
that
weird.
be? Oh, that's you people don't know what you're missing.
Hey, how's
I
the
just
puppy?
can't
Oh my
tie
God,
the
she's
right
so
one
bad.
down. No
What?
pun
So,
intended.
so
Bad
governor's
in a good
listeners,
way?
yes, governor's listeners, I impulse bought a dog.
What is it?
She's a Havapoo.
A what?
A
Havanese and a
Havanese
poodle?
and poodle.
Oh,
Yeah. And she's wildly intelligent, and she breaks out of any container I have her in. So I have a crate, but I feel bad leaving her in the crate all day. So I try to like leave her with more space, and then I come home and Dummy's waiting for me at the door, and like my whole living room's destroyed.
Yeah.
She's just like found everything, but she like breaks out of. I should have named her Houdini. She breaks out of everything, but then when I put her in the crate, I feel terrible.
Yeah, but they like it, don't they?
No, she doesn't.
She
She
hates
screams.
it?
She screams.
How long do you have to leave her alone? How many hours?
When I'm working like 8 to 10 hours, so I really can't
Oh,
leave her in
that's
the
like
crate.
too
Yeah.
long. Yeah.
it's a long
So I try to leave her like penned in.
Yeah.
And she should be in like those agility.
Leave her on a
schools.
treadmill.
Yeah, she should be in those because she's only this big and she leaps over gates.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
How many months is she now?
she's 4 months.
Okay.
And so
she's
every
still little.
every time I come home, like I open the door and there's Dummy wagging her tail, and I'm like, "What's up, stupid? What did you do? What fresh hell am I coming home to?" And there's just
You
like
just have
everything
to really puppy proof the house, and it's like after they get over the phase, like just when you figure out what they're going to get into, that's when you don't need to puppy proof it anymore.
Yeah, she gets into everything.
Yeah.
You put the spray on the stuff so they don't bite it.
It's
Has
not
she
e-
gotten your shoes?
The apple vinegars.
She starts going for my shoes,
Come
and
on,
I'm
you
like,
come in. Who are you looking for?
and I'm like, "Get the hell away from me!"
Hi.
Hi, how
I
are
thought
you?
I thought you were looking for somebody because you were looking
Just
in.
nosing around here.
Oh, just nosing around?
Hi, how are you? Hi, I haven't seen you in a while.
He's being very suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think she's gonna start answering to Dummy now.
What is her
That's
name?
funny.
Her name is Ivy, but when I come home, I'm like,
Ivy?
"What?" Yeah, I'm
That's
like, "What did you do,
cute.
Dummy?" And she's like, "Hey, hi." She's just wagging her tail, and I'm like, "Dummy, what happened here?" And she's like, "I fixed the living room for you. I noticed there was nothing on the floor, so I shredded everything."
Is she a good girl though? Like
She's
other
very
than-
sweet.
Like
She's
she's
very
she's
sweet.
good.
mutton.
Did has she lost baby teeth yet?
No, not yet. I'm
Okay.
terrified for that to happen.
Oh boy.
It's no big deal.
Well, she has like pull toys that she likes to play with.
Yeah.
So I know it's going to be traumatic for all of us the day that we pull it and her teeth go flying.
No, you're just gonna find like one on the carpet,
There'll be
and
blood on the
it's not gonna
toys
be a big deal.
sometimes.
Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. It's the last thing you have to worry about.
But yeah, she's a total douche. Complete douche of a dog.
They make the
So,
best
yeah.
dogs. How much does she weigh?
She probably was like 5 or 6 pounds. You would not think a dog this small could do as much destruction as she does.
Yeah.
She just shreds everything. And like we've tried to puppy proof, we've tried to get rid of everything, and somehow she finds like one piece of paper. She turns it into a million pieces of paper.
Yeah, at least she doesn't swallow it though. That's
Heineken
good.
Zero, I asked.
She also
If I get pulled over.
there's also blueberries all over my house now that I'll step on every day.
Why?
Because Juliana feeds her blueberries and she chases blueberries in the house. Juliana thinks it's hilarious. She'll throw a blueberry, it'll roll, and then the dog chases it and plays with it for a while and eventually eats it. But, Juliana's theory is if one blueberry is fun, can you imagine how much fun 100 blueberries would be? Let's just throw them all on the floor.
Like Juliana and the dog deserve each other.
Yeah,
though.
they literally have the same
There's
personality.
really nothing better than having
They have the same personality.
little kids and young dogs.
like grow up together.
Right. Yeah. It's the coolest thing. Really.
And she graduated preschool.
Yeah, kindergarten.
She graduated kindergarten already?
Yeah.
Wow. She's getting so big.
I know.
I didn't ask for this.
You didn't ask for it.
I asked for a Heineken Zero.
Suck it up.
Wow, you're getting a lot of peer pressure around here to drink.
I know.
Heineken Zero is no alcohol?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought Heineken Zero was like 0 calories.
No, Heineken Zero is no
I'm sorry.
alcohol.
I'm sorry. I thought it was 0 calories. I was like, shut up. God.
No, this is a beer.
Oh.
An actual beer.
An actual beer.
All right.
The show's
Unhanded.
this part of the show is brought to you by Heineken.
When are you going to be a guest on the Keegs and
Hershey and the Keegs?
Hershey and the Keegs?
Wasn't I boycotting that?
Yeah, but when
You
you've
were.
done, well, you have a
Yes.
short attention span, so I
I
figured
do.
you would.
That's why I
stop.
said. That's why I said. Wasn't
You would
I
only
am I still boycotting that?
I can see you
me-
boycotting for like 2 weeks and then being like, "Oh, aren't I supposed to be on?"
Well,
which is how I'm mad. That's how I am with like anger. I'll be mad and I'm
Yeah.
furious. Like I don't get over anything. I never forgive,
Oh, really?
but I will forget. So people like forgive and forget. Like
Yeah.
I don't forgive, but I will forget. So eventually it'll be like 2 years later, and someone's like, "Didn't you hate Perillo?" And I'm like, "Did I?
No,
Why would you
I
ever
did.
that?
I did, didn't
Why
I?"
did you hate?
No, I'm just joking. Not you, but other people. I'll be like,
Other
"Did I
people
hate
named
me?
Perillo.
Yeah, like, wait, why did I hate them?
Mario Perillo
Somebody-
from Perillo Tours. I hated him.
I'm like, why did I hate them? Somebody refresh my memory.
Just
If nobody
one-
remembers why I was mad, I have to be unmad.
You don't write it down. I write it
Like
down. Why
in
I
a hate
them.
journal.
You actually have, you have a hate journal?
I do.
You do?
You
Oh,
have
yeah.
a hate journal?
Absolutely.
Oh, that would be amazing. I would have like a big poster
'Cause
board.
I'll
Like,
forget.
hold on a
Probably on,
second.
it's probably just my name over and over on each page.
I'll forget why someone annoys me, so I'll like write it down so I remember.
How many pages into this journal are you?
Oh,
17.
everyone has their own name, their own space.
Everyone has their own name.
Yeah.
Well, we knew that already.
Like their own like space in it. Yeah.
That would be hilarious if I just pull out like a giant, like, looks like a phone book, just a giant tome, and I open it up and I'm like,
the Carla Scrolls.
Because
hold
people will be
on.
like, "Oh, why do they annoy you?" And then I'm like, "I have no idea." But then like I'm like, "Oh,
Sally's like, hold on a second. Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
It was the year of our Lord, 1985.
that's why."
She used all my Aquanet hairspray. That bitch.
Aquanet, remember that?
I will never forgive
Oh
that
my
bitch.
goodness. My
My
aunt
bangs
used to
were
use
flat.
that.
My bangs were flat when I went to the dance. And
Can I-
she's a whore.
Can I show the picture of you with hair? With that, you and
With
your sister?
hair?
You and your sister with
When
that?
we both got body waves.
Yes. Look, whoops. Look at this.
Yeah, this is bad.
Oh, damn.
That's Sally on.
It's like in my,
on
like,
my left.
20s.
You're right.
That's literally the same hair my dog has.
Yeah. Yeah, it was bad.
It was a poodle perm.
Yep.
It
We
was a
both
poodle
decided
perm.
to go get perms. It was the worst day of our lives.
Oh, you did this together?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You should have let her do it first. And then
You
when
know-
she came back, been
I
like,
actually did that
I'm
with my
good.
other
Never
sister.
mind.
See, Cindy's smart. Like my other sister, Lori, we went to go get our ears pierced, and they were like, "Who's first?" I'm like,
her.
"Did her first." Yeah.
That's wild. I can't believe you did that to your hair.
Yeah, that's something, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes a long time to grow out. I don't know what it was. Like people just think, yeah, awful. And that's actually my sister dyed her hair that color, but that's actually my hair color at that time. I had this like just naturally red hair. I don't
And-
know, just went brown one day.
Tony beat the red out of you?
He beat the red right out of me.
He was having hair envy.
Yeah, right. Didn't I have like strawberry blonde hair?
Oh, when I met you back in the 80s, you did, yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden
Yep.
one day it just turned brown.
Wait, you guys have been together for 30 years?
We've known each other
Yeah.
that long. Well, we lost touch for for a long, like 20 something years. But yeah, we met in 1983, I believe it was.
In Hicksville.
Just before I was born.
In Hicksville. Yeah. Yeah, so we have no.
Taylor's all this time.
Drinking all this wine. Oh, sorry.
It was the year of our Lord, 1983. It's in Sally's book of things that piss her off.
Yeah.
I met this fucking asshole, Tony Walker.
This guy kept coming for buckets of fries. How many buckets of fries could the man eat?
He was so goddamn annoying. He doesn't even eat anything but fries. Stupid asshole.
That's all he did. He would just come in for a big bucket of fries.
Yeah, and then she's like, I hope he loses all his hair, this stupid dick.
And his leg. And his leg.
I hope he
The
loses
hair's
his
not
leg.
enough. Lose
I
a
hope he
leg
loses
too.
a leg and some hair. She's a witch.
So what's going on out there?
Well, Irene,
What news from the outside?
Irene Bremis is killing it out there. She's doing a
Like
great job.
she does.
Exactly,
Yeah,
like
she
she
is
does.
funny.
She's doing a great job out there. And then,
I believe they're up to comic number 547 in the
Yes.
Google room.
So
Oh
that's-
shit! I'm almost up. No.
So like halfway done. Yeah.
So you know, there's only like what 300-400 more comics left to go.
There was no room for us
There was
apparently.
no
What do they
room.
all get? Like 8 minutes?
I don't
no,
know.
tonight was 7.
7.
Is it just Irene and Mike in the big room? Or
Kathy Arnold, my comedy
Kathy,
wife.
yes.
Kathy Arnold's
Kathy's
up there
there?
Kathy
too?
Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Remember, like, and I just didn't.
She lost to Kristen Tinsley last night in the roast battle they faced.
Really?
Yeah. You're so mad at that. for
I'm
some
so furious about that.
I
Wait,
demand a
what?
recount.
Huh?
Really?
Well, because when it was I talked to Kathy about this. She told me, she was like, I lost. I was like, how could you have lost? I gave you so many great jokes. And she's like,
Well, you thought they were good.
Yeah, no. She goes, you did? And I go, yeah, the first time you were supposed to do this, it was rescheduled. And she goes, oh, yeah, I wrote those down somewhere. I'm
Then I
like,
got it right.
See, if they'd been in my notes, I would have had them for her.
yeah, exactly.
In your hate journal.
In her hate journal.
It would have worked. It was a roach.
Yeah.
Roast. It was a roach.
Freudian slip.
Kathy was like, hold on, let me go back to see why I hate Kristen Tinsley. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Page number 2402. Here we go.
The year of our Lord.
It was the year of our Lord, 2019.
Hey, Tony, I
She
hope,
called me a bitch.
hey, Tony, I hope you don't mind. I'm
I tried to
peeling
get
over
past
here.
her. She said, move,
Don't
bitch.
chill on that couch.
I'm peeling.
We'll take the peels
Yeah,
with
but
you.
yeah.
Okay, fine, hold on.
You know that couch was
Dude, what the
built
fuck is happening
by
to
Sally
you?
and your
Rich,
Rich.
yeah, my boyfriend. Yeah, I watched him do it. It was kind of sexy. I liked it.
Can we talk about what's happening to Bosie's arm? Is
Yeah,
he
what
like
was that?
Is that like leprosy?
No, I got okay. Okay,
Skin
so,
cancer.
So
No,
He's
leprosy.
an albino.
It looks like leprechaun.
Scabies? Is it scabies?
no, I will
What is
tell you.
scabies? Oh.
I will tell you what not what scabies is, but I will tell you what happened.
Herpes. Okay.
He has arm herpes. Hurts
Listen,
going around.
It's not my fault. I gave you a nice, good hug earlier, and that's why it's there. No,
Syphilis rash. Syphilis rash. Is the answer syphilis rash?
Show me syphilis rash.
bing, 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 bing. Okay, so what had happened was I have a talent. I can weld. So I was
You're
welding.
a welder?
I can weld also. I can do
You
a lot
know,
of things.
welders make probably the
Yeah,
most
but not at my
money.
job.
I'm
Not
like-
at my job.
I'm
Like
assuming this is
Jennifer
work.
Beals in
Yes.
Flashdance? Like you
Yeah.
weld?
Yes, like I weld. Yes.
And then you then you strip. Like, he's a maniac.
exactly. That's exactly what I do. It's
I'm
weird
never
because
gonna
the
listen to that
customers,
song the same again.
the customers tip me
And then
more.
Bosie like
Jeff-
leans
Yeah, I'm
back and
picturing
splashes
Jeff.
the water on himself.
Oh, that's a sight right there.
We don't need that.
All right, so you're a welder.
So I was welding on a job site, and
Yep.
what had happened was I forgot to wear a long sleeve shirt, and because of the temperature from the arc, because it's the exact same temperature
As the sun.
as the sun, correct?
Okay.
Oh,
so
really?
what happened?
It's,
Yes.
it's that hot?
Yeah.
No,
it
it's
is.
not.
It
There
is.
is in no way that it's as hot as the sun. But okay, let's go.
Okay,
really
well,
is
it's a
so
damn
hot.
near close equivalent considering the proximity from
The
where I
sun.
was
And the
working,
size.
and I was like this, and I was holding myself up, welding on whatever piece of metal I was doing. But what had happened was this area was not protected.
So the herpes
Crap.
jumped up.
The herpes jumped from the floor onto my arm and was like, and started eating
That
away my
herpes
arm.
bug, yeah,
and
gets you
then,
every time.
and now I'm just peeling like I'm a leper.
Like
That
gold
had to
member.
really hurt.
Long story short,
Did you
he-
put
I'm
anything on
peeling.
it?
What happened?
That's
I put
just-
aloe. I put aloe. I put lotion. I put everything I could on.
But there's like
Cum.
a,
I don't. Whatever I could find.
there's
That's
like
just-
a spray that would you wouldn't feel it.
like Raid.
I was-
I don't know.
Wow.
So,
anyway, great story.
Yes, thank you. But anyways, yeah, that's how I got that, and that's why I'm
Herpes.
feeling so.
It's herpes. The answer was herpes.
Okay, so it's herpes. Leave me alone. Why are you judging?
We asked 100 people. The answer was herpes.
Top 5 diseases on the board.
So is this something you do? This is part of your job, or
Well-
you have you have like a thing on the side?
No. This is like part.
You
of
have
the
a
job
welding
that-
side hustle?
Oh yeah, we had to do some crazy shit, man.
Really?
You don't hear about many people
I
having a
want-
welding side hustle.
I no, you're right. But
Usually
I don't.
people are like selling Amway. He's
I don't know-
welding.
I don't know
It's
if I
weird.
know any welders.
I
so
hope they
yeah.
pay you a lot of money, Jeff, because you do a lot there.
Well, listen, the French benefits aren't that bad. So.
The French benefits?
Yeah, the French benefits.
The French benefits.
Yes.
Is that like a baguette?
It's like a bidet.
You get a baguette and like a beret?
Ask him what he's doing this weekend.
What are you doing this weekend? Something dumb?
Tell her about your
Not
weekend.
commenting, that's for sure.
My weekend?
Exactly.
What
The
about
weekend.
my weekend? What about my weekend?
Yeah,
I don't
right.
know. Do you get
I'm
any,
here this weekend. I don't get it. I'm here like today's Saturday. I'm here this weekend.
do you
I
guys
don't
get
wanna
any
do it
French benefits?
No, Sally's Irish.
Oh, Irish benefits.
Yeah, I get Irish benefits. Yeah.
I think that's just sunburn.
How about you? Do you get any
I get
French
no
benefits?
French benefits.
You get French fries.
I get French fries. You get French fries.
I
Those are
get
your French benefits.
That's correct. Yeah. French, how much are French benefits? Like, tell us what a French benefit. Like, give us an example of a French benefit.
Oh, an example
baguette.
of an example of French benefits would be like PTOs.
PTOs.
Yeah. Okay. So PTOs, you should know what this is. You work for a union.
Yeah, he knows what a PTO is.
Do you know what a PTO is, Tony?
No, actually.
There's my comedy
You know
wife.
what a
she is.
PTO
Oh,
is?
look, what's going on there?
Hey.
There's my comedy wife.
PTO is pay time off.
What?
Oh, pay time off. Okay.
Pay time off.
happened? No, we're waiting for you. Just pop up over there.
Throw something on your head.
Irene, why don't you come in here and talk for a moment?
Oh, I
done.
gotta get up. I got.
Irene,
I
we,
will.
here, come sit here.
saying how
Just
awesome you are.
Come
I love
sit
you.
here. We were just talking about how you were killing. Here, take over. Just come over here and talk to the governor's listeners. We just talking about how much of a badass you
How
are.
much I love you.
I will.
Oh,
get
we-
up and
That's,
out.
We want to talk about how much you love Carla? We can do that. We all love Carla.
Talking about how you were.
I'm going to talk about Carla for a second. I'm just going to say that Carla is like the fucking coolest.
Carla,
she's
put
so
your headphone
fucking
on.
funny, too.
Absolutely. One of the
Right?
best, right?
And she's the greatest. Like, she's smart. I always tell Carla, like, for me, her comedy is, like, not only hilarious, but she's really smart, too. And I want to give
Oh,
a
yeah,
shout out
love
to my
that.
girl, Kathy, today
Kathy's
for killing it
awesome.
up front. And fucking, and Keegs, he made me nervous. He fucking killed so much. I was ready to fucking take him down, but yeah, it was good.
Nice.
So what's going on, guys?
How'd it go? Went all right?
Yeah, it did really go well, but I
Nice.
was like, I was losing my voice. I got this raspiness going on.
okay.
It's not
Well, 2
COVID. I see
days,
everybody's
right?
like a little afraid.
I'm not
I don't, but
Yeah,
you're not
we're-
okay. I love
No,
you for
it's
not being
sexy.
afraid.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I like that.
It's hot. It's like a Greta Garbo. It's
Leah
a
Remini.
Greek.
Sexy.
It's
Like
like
a-
Greek
it's like a
Greta
Emily
Garbo.
Santos.
It's the 3 G's. You got those 3 G's going on.
And how was it?
Carla, I love you, girl.
And you were taping, right? For a special?
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Very nice.
I was taping for a special, and I think it came out pretty decent. I was nervous about it because my voice was going.
Yeah.
You know, my voice was going, so I was nervous. But yeah,
Is there added pressure because you're recording? You know, like did you
Oh,
worry
yeah.
about the cameras and all that shit?
I was worried about my voice. I
Okay.
literally started losing my voice. And right, guys, I was. Carla's so sweet. I'm just gonna give her another shout out. She literally came in and got me flowers.
Wow.
She got me juice. She got me
She
cookies.
doesn't do that for Mike.
No, I'm gonna eat her pussy out later. I'm going down on you, bitch.
My
That's it.
goodness.
Okay, that's it. I mean, you gotta give back a little, right? Why not?
This just turned into the best night of my
Yeah,
life.
it's a great night. It's a
Oh,
great night.
Wow.
Michael
Mike's
Keegan.
trying to bang it. He's like,
Keeksters. He fucking crushed.
He is
Kathy
great.
crushed.
The chair.
Yeah.
yeah, wow. No, he was great, man.
They're
That's
both
great.
great. And you're great too there, Kathy Arnold.
Oh,
Kathy
yeah,
killed.
hell yeah.
I love
Kathy
this.
killed, man.
Yeah, great
Yeah,
set.
Tony. Thank you.
The
I love
jokes are
this.
good too.
Kathy,
Right.
I feel like we're about to land a plane.
Yeah, I know. We're going down.
We're
pushing
going down.
10.
This shit is
We're
going
pushing
down.
10.
Comedy White Productions.
Comedy Way.
We're going down, bitches.
You are not clear to land on runway 5. Not clear.
not clear.
Clear the landing strip.
Oh man,
The
this is
landing
fun.
strip, yeah, go
I love
ahead,
being in
Sid.
here.
I'm
I
on
love
fire.
being in
We have a
here.
blast
Yeah,
in
it's
here.
fun.
Yeah,
And they're
this
all
is awesome.
great
Now,
people.
who's-
They all come in and have
You're
some
sweet.
laughs.
Is
That's
this your
awesome.
show? You guys do this like a?
Yeah, it's
oh,
awesome.
man,
I'm
cool.
just
We
loitering.
usually come in
You're
on
loitering.
a
You're funny.
Saturday
You're
night.
loitering with jokes. That's amazing. Yeah, awesome.
And how did you?
I wish I did this fucking show before the taping, though. That would have been a little bit more
know.
apropos, right?
Now,
like
right,
now, this is like the
interestingly
11th,
enough, right,
the
that's
12th hour.
That's my only complaint about this is live from the green room,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So like live from the green room should be earlier.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think it should be.
Well, we start at 7:30, and but
Yeah, like the taping is done now.
Yeah, but like you can't like bring people in at 7:30. You could bring people in at
Yeah.
like 5 if they're coming.
Well, first off, at 5, nobody's
Live
here.
at the green
Nobody's
room.
here
I do
that
love
early.
it though.
No one's even here.
But then actually you see, and I don't know if you can, if you would agree, but when you're going on, especially for a taping, I would think you wouldn't want to come on first. You're preparing. You're in that head.
Some people are like a little more, like they'll be more relaxed afterwards.
I would think like it would be really cool to do it like a week before. You know what I mean? So you could get the word out. You
Yeah,
know,
but
not necessarily
usually
before.
comics are working, so it's like you
Right.
didn't want to take a day off, like
Yeah.
a night off to come out.
Yeah,
here.
right. I hate this traffic. Fuck traffic. I'm coming from Staten Island,
Island,
to tell.
right? Yeah.
Yes, there's a lot of. It's brutal.
She's got to
Brutal.
take out a loan
It's
just
brutal.
to drive here.
It's a lot.
Is that a big
freaking-
culture shock coming from Massachusetts? Going to Staten Island?
Yeah, it really is. Like, because I come from a very liberal place, and Staten
shit,
Island, we
yeah.
know how Staten Island is. But, we make it work somehow,
You
We
just don't
make it
tell
work.
anybody.
My ass is killing me. We make it work. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Massachusetts, where
Luckily,
you from?
he's Irish, so it feels more like a gentle, soothing, suppository. It's fantastic. I like it. I think I'm going to hop out front, though, because I got to get some pics for social media. I'm such a fucking whore.
Sure.
Make it look better than it was.
Yeah,
That's
she's
what
a
we do,
whore.
right? Baby, thank you for having me on.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Love you
Anytime.
guys
We'd love
for
to set
having
something
me
up
on.
so we can talk with you.
I
for a
would
while,
love
so.
to do it.
Cool.
I would love to spend more time.
Cool. We appreciate you stopping in.
Oh,
really.
thank you. Love you guys.
You're the best.
I promise everybody.
I mean,
Yeah. I'll be out in 1 second.
Oh, Jeff's in the house now.
Hello there, darling.
Jeff, you interrupted. They were kissing.
Good. How are you?
Kathy Arnold, can we ask?
Are we trading? Are we trading Irene
you
for
guys
Jeff?
leaving too?
Yeah, we go. Are you trading Irene for Jeff?
I'm fine. I'm out of here.
Brutal.
Wow.
The dog that always gets readopted. It's like, oh, you got him back again? No, you got to get rid of him.
Hi, Jeff.
It's like he's being returned again. He's being returned again. We don't want him. We
It's like
don't
a
want
before and
him.
after thing.
Love you. Thank you guys.
Good
Love
to see you. Please stop in again when you have more time, huh? Love to hang and talk to you.
Hi again. I'm back.
Oh, thank God.
So where's Brutera with his show? Is it still?
I'll take things people don't ask for 1,000.
It's still going. He's got another,
A
like 4 more.
3-hour show.
Color Kel Surprise. Those are my French benefits.
Oh, we're still on the French benefits deal?
No, we just went back to it.
What?
Oh, okay.
Is
We were
that
just rehashing that terrible phrase.
what is that
Sorry.
show still going? What a shocker! Wow.
I
What?
felt weird last time my show ran a little long.
Did you have 752 comics on?
We had 10 acts, but 5 of them were roast battles, which are short. Roast battles are short, and we had 5 comics. So it was 10 acts, which is still kind of long, but I like to always keep it a 90-minute show, regardless of how many things there were. But I couldn't find Kathy and Kristen at like one point. I'm like, they're next. Where the hell are they? So I had to throw someone on like quickly, just like, you go up and do 5 minutes.
Really?
I can't find them. He's like, all right.
10x is the Aragona's appetizer.
That was good. That took me a second. That was good.
Good roast battle. Actually,
See, everyone says I'm so mean. Irene said I was nice.
Carla
I think you're
Okerson.
not- I've never said you're mean.
People say I'm mean. People think I'm mean. Can you imagine?
You are not mean. You are such a wonderful person
was
to
my-
talk
Shut
to.
up, Posey!
Okay, I'm sorry.
Carla Okerson actually represented me in the court of law. Did you know that?
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
Carla's my lawyer.
Wow.
I believe it.
Oh, well,
Poor
we're not
Emily, are you
supposed to
still
talk
waiting?
Are we not supposed to talk about that?
No,
stuff?
no. Steve and I met in the courthouse, and we looked at each other like we'd never seen each other before.
Good
It
idea.
was literally like I see Steve in like a suit, right? And
I was
I'm
about
like,
to ask. He was not dressed like this?
no, he was in a suit, nothing on his
Wow.
head.
Yeah.
So like I barely recognized him, and
I have hair. You didn't know that?
No, that I knew.
You saw the pictures of Brent?
But I don't think I've ever seen you in a suit.
Oh,
yeah, and then I came in a suit, and he's like, "Oh, you're like a real lawyer." Like,
Just smack him? So that's what
You go like this, like, yeah.
I think he thought I was gonna come in like jeans and like my boobles out, like.
Think you're gonna do 5 minutes?
You're,
I was going to do a quick 5 minutes in front of the judge. I'm just hosting in this courtroom.
I gotta say, the whole court situation. I've never been to court before that day, and it was just so anticlimactic.
Why?
I don't know. There was not one objection.
No.
No one I called to the stand. Like none of that.
Was he a good client?
He was a great client. He was a great client.
He did everything you told him
Absolutely.
to do. Good.
And then I'm sorry. I should have been like, you can't handle the truth.
Just yelling out of nowhere.
Tony had to go.
Do it for me.
Tony had to fight a traffic ticket the other day, and the only thing that I said to him before he left was, "Wear nice shorts," because of like the leg thing.
Oh.
And he didn't.
You shouldn't wear shorts, actually.
Well,
Find
I know,
another way.
See,
Find
there it is.
another way to showcase your leg.
How?
I don't know, but they don't like short. It says no shorts, no tank tops. So it's super. Judges
See, I could have
frown
sent you to
on
jail,
that.
and then someone would have played with
Andy
your body.
Plajanos. I was going to follow her advice. Andy Plajano said, "Don't
wear shorts.
do that." So I didn't.
Do not do that.
And that's why they were nice to me.
I always tell my clients, like, you don't have to wear a suit, but you should just look like you're going to church.
Like, be respectful or
like
something.
look like you're going to church with your
I show up in
grandmother.
the Church of Satan.
Yeah.
So how would I then showcase the disability and get the
Just
sympathy
like
votes?
limp or fall
I
down
mean,
or
you
something.
could, limp over and just be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I just need to adjust this," and
Excuse
then
me,
pick up
my
your
prosthetic
pants.
is falling
Yeah,
off.
just be like, "I just need to adjust this. Pardon me, 1 second," and then
Do your
Break out an Allen key.
do the flippy thing and then put a drink on your bottom of your foot like you always
Like
do.
I do in
Yeah.
my bad act.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Don't do
I'm
it.
so sorry.
What
I
was-
just needed to. I was a little uncomfortable. It's fine. Don't just keep talking. I'm
Yeah,
just
right,
gonna-
right.
Yeah.
I'm listening. I'm just a little bit of pain.
I'm just a little bit uncomfortable because I'm handy capable.
Carla almost bursted out laughing. In
I'm
the
differently
courthouse.
abled. Oh,
Yeah, we got to. At the end of the sentencing, the judge always asked like the person who was being questioned, like, "What did you have to drink that night?" And people were saying like their things, and I said I had about 5 or 6 Jack Honeys. And for some reason, like when the judge was saying, after consuming the 5 or 6 Jack Honeys,
I don't know why that was so funny to me. Like,
And you started giggling.
I know, like, so I had Jack Honey. God, what a puss beverage.
Wait, hold on. Was it? Wait.
What?
That's the puss beverage, but was everyone else saying White Claw?
Exactly. Like,
Like, why can't I represent real men?
the only worst thing would have been like, so after I had 7 White Claws, fuck.
well, there was one
Shirley
woman.
Temples.
The one woman before me had this. She said she had like a few glasses of wine.
Yeah, she was lying. She looked like a booze hound.
You could tell the skin.
Oh yeah, I am in the impaired driving program right now. I had my first class on Wednesday, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have the hots for my instructor.
What's
Oh
his name?
boy.
Give this guy a microphone. Give him 5 minutes.
You could do the Long Island laugh off.
I'll give you a minute for every person you bring.
You could jump on the show in the giggle room. They'll never notice there's another person. They'll never know. It'll be fine.
So did you have to actually like go to his defense at all? Like, did you actually have to speak on his behalf?
It was difficult, wasn't it?
No. It actually went very
It was
quickly.
painful?
Yeah, it was
The
very-
judge was super.
And plus, we have a friend that works at the courthouse.
Yeah.
Lou Pratt's.
Mhm.
He works at the Nassau County Courthouse, so he was pretty
so you
much
have an in.
there to expedite my case.
Yeah. So we were in and out pretty fast.
Wow. Kind of like my sex life. Pretty
Correct.
Much. Got it. Thank you. Okay.
Correct.
Yeah, yep. In, out, done.
I'm sure Lou Pratt would love to hear that he's exactly like Jeff Bosey's sex life.
He gets in there.
He's here. We can tell him.
If I can give a shout out to my friend Bailey Dreyer, who drove me to the courthouse the second hearing, or I don't know what it is. Like, do we call it hearings?
Yeah, just this when
Sentencing?
Yeah, I guess it was a sentencing.
All this court talk is bringing me down, so I'm just going to say, good night, everybody. I love you. I'm leaving. I love you.
Are you really
guys. You're
leaving?
Great. I'm going to walk out.
Oh,
This just reminds him of his sex allegation court hearings.
You know, and also the restraining order.
Yeah.
The restraining order.
Yeah, because we have something. We have something to do after the show.
Oh yes, we do.
Goodness.
We're out of time.
Is it the sex? Are you guys having the sex?
Are you bringing Bobby in?
No.
Bobby
Oh.
who?
Bobby who?
Your text said he
No,
wanted.
I know. I was just saying that he took us. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, I misunderstood your text.
Who's Bobby?
I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
so nice.
All right, never mind.
Bye.
Who's Bobby?
Oh, yeah, I did. I read it wrong.
Who's Bobby?
It meant booby.
I'll explain it later. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that. All right. No big deal.
Oh, is it some other fucking goofy ass character that Bosie's gonna fucking irritate the shit out of me with?
No,
actually,
Bobby's
no Brent.
No.
Oh, is this like Dr. Fedora?
Fedora the Explorer.
No, it's...
Why do you encourage this, Tony? Why?
Yeah, I read... Jeff sent me a text. I thought it said he wanted to bring somebody in. I totally read it wrong. So I responded. I said, yeah, bring him in. But I'm now seeing that's not what Jeff wrote.
Oh.
So.
God is merciful.
Sorry. It's a boring story, but that was what happened there.
I thought you were encouraging him to do some other character again. It's terrible.
Fedora was good.
I loved Fedora.
Stop
I thought it
it.
was good.
Stop.
No, I really
Stop.
did.
No, you
I
didn't.
loved it.
Sally, you didn't. You're lying.
I did. I loved
Sally,
it.
you're lying.
I couldn't get enough of it.
It was it was the other guy we didn't like.
We can't even get Bosie to be funny as Bosie. Like, come on.
You have to see him in the Murder Mysteries. He kills it in the Murder
he's not
Mysteries.
him.
He kills it in the Murder Mysteries. Have you seen a picture?
So
yeah, because you wrote the stuff for him.
He really
well, no,
is
but there's
so
a lot
funny.
of ad-libbing involved. And have you seen a picture?
You know what? I've often said that I wish Jeff could be as funny on stage as he is in person. But
It's a shame you're not this funny on
it just
stage.
doesn't. He doesn't take advice. He doesn't take advice. That's all it is. Like,
Here, come.
no, but I'm saying Jeff off the cuff.
Come
Jeff,
look at this
but I'm
picture.
saying Jeff off the cuff, having a conversation with him.
Oh, wait, hold on.
He's very funny.
Sorry.
He's
Go
very
now.
funny. Jeff on stage.
Yes.
It's fucking. I want to kill myself. It's terrible. It's just terrible.
I do know that he.
Are you still waiting?
He's right there. He won't leave.
No, I'm
He
talking- I'm
lies.
talking
No,
to him.
Bosie's right there.
What?
He's full.
There's only there's
I was so
400.
bad with timing. I left 45 minutes ago.
There's only
Like, I gotta get ready.
There's only 410 more comics before
you
you.
can carry the one.
Oh shit!
Here,
So
I want you to see this
452, 712.
Carla, look at the picture.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can see it up there?
Is it Bosie in drag?
Mostly in a wedding outfit.
He's hilarious.
He's already gone.
Bosie's hilarious when he's in a dress.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't look better than me, does he?
He's over the
No, absolutely
hilarious.
No.
Oh, thank God. Okay, let's go.
Girl, you're peeling.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
God.
I know. I feel like Mike Dillon. Just full of blue.
Hey, listen, we don't want to step on anybody's toes.
Does he have toes?
Tony's right there,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch.
No, ABT.
Tony's right there.
What I did?
No missing toe
ABT
jokes. No missing toe jokes.
Fuckers.
Hit me with him. I can take
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the panel, Orson Welles is here.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's interesting.
You don't have to put those on if you don't want to.
Up
You
to
don't
you.
put them on.
Okay.
No. So, it is Tony, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's what, right.
Tony, how you
I'm
doing?
sorry.
That's it.
How did it go out there?
It went pretty well. It's a nice crowd there.
You've been performing here kind of regularly these days, huh?
Yeah. I was here last night. And,
Oh, that's pretty regular.
Well, they made me stay until somebody left, so I might be here till Wednesday. I mean, it's
Wow.
But yeah, it's been doing more and more of it. You know, so it's fun. I took the course here in October, I guess it was.
Truson?
With Truson.
Very nice.
And did a couple of months of therapy, and then I started.
You look like you work at a
shows.
bank.
You know, you would think, right? No.
You look like Orson Welles Fargo.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a tough room already. I just walked in. Yeah, no. My this is if comedy's a career, then this is a third career for me. So I'm working my way
Third?
through it. Yeah. I'm a lawyer.
Ah, a lawyer.
I hate lawyers.
Me
She's
too.
a lawyer,
That's
too.
why, I barely do it anymore.
Yeah, me too.
What kind of law?
I was the managing partner and head of litigation for a 10-attorney firm in Garden City that I started back in the 80s.
Wow.
And then 7 years ago, I went to my partners and I said,
"Fuck y'all,
I'll become a librarian."
Oh,
So,
a lot of lawyers do that.
Is that right?
Now you throw the book at them.
That's
Ooh,
Carla, a lot of lawyers become librarians. What do you
Yes,
mean?
I found a lot of lawyers become librarians and a lot of lawyers become comedians, weirdly enough. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Greg Giraldo was a lawyer.
He was?
He
didn't
was.
know that.
He went to Harvard. He was on Harvard Law Review.
Wow.
Karen Bergreen is an attorney. Was an attorney. Talia Reese.
Yeah.
Really?
You know,
Really? I
you
didn't
know
know
what it
that
is?
one
Like
time.
I had a novel published a few years ago, and a lot of lawyers are writers. And I think what happens is that judges by and large have about a 17-second attention span. So you can't have a story that goes on forever and ever and ever. Okay. You really have to learn how to bring it into and pace it. You know, as a 42-year-old woman, it was a car accident. She had 2 broken legs. Bang, 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 bang.
Right.
And I think that translates into a lot of other fields. And,
Yeah, that's interesting.
So it's
Dan Natterman, also an attorney.
I'm sorry, who?
Dan Natterman.
Oh, yes.
He went to Fordham.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah. This was always something that was on my bucket list. You know, I'm the old guy.
Being a lawyer? Oh, sorry.
No, that
I just dabbled in it for a little bit.
But trying to do the comedy stuff. So.
And like I said, you've been performing here, you know, a lot. So it looks like it's kind of working out for you.
Well, you know what it is my wife does not want me home. You know, we have an empty nest, but she likes it when it's even emptier.
Nice.
You know, so it's so she has no problem. Go.
Yeah.
So it works out well.
It's really funny. And it went well tonight. They were receptive out there.
Yeah, I tell you what, I think everybody's been getting good laughs. It's a nice crowd. It's a mixed age crowd too, which I think really helps because you got some of the younger guys and women who go towards the younger crowd, and I'm talking to the grandparents out there. So
if you had to guess, within like 100, how many comics would you think were on that show?
Round up to the nearest 100.
Round up to the nearest 100.
I'll tell you what. I gave my cell phone to my daughter to take a video of me, but I keep an abacus handy.
An abacus?
And so it was 837.
837. I was very close. I was very close with what I guessed.
It was right on.
Yeah.
Not the longest show I've been on. Mm-hmm. Not the longest show.
Who's the winner of that one?
As far as the promoter goes?
Yeah. Promoter. You're the promoter.
Let's see. How can I put this? I take the 5th. Okay. We learned that one real early.
If I guess,
you can guess all you want to. I'm not gonna. Under advice of counsel.
Would you say? I'm just saying. Would you say they were older or younger than the person who's
on the advice
show?
of counsel?
We all know the answer already. By the way, we all know the answer.
I will sell no wine before it's time. No, I'm not going to answer that question either.
That was good.
By the way, we know who we're talking about.
100%.
Yeah. Okay. The night of your show at McGuire's, it was like when I came to videotape.
Yes.
Okay. He asked me if I'm on the show, and I'm like, no, I'm just here videotaping. And he's like, oh, I wanted to see you. I'm like, then fucking book me. If you wanted to see me so bad.
If we close the door, and then I will tell you guys a story, and I'm not going to name any names. I won't name any names, but I'll tell you guys a story.
But while
I can't get back to anyone. Yeah, sure.
Well, it's going to be on the air.
But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to name any names. So the person that you guys are talking about, I had mentioned to someone who works with them. That person never really books me, and he used to a long time ago. Now it wasn't a huge issue to me because that person doesn't really believe in monetary compensation.
Okay.
So I was like, it's not a big deal. But on this particular day, that same show, I had a show that needed to start on time. So I was like, when I host, I run a tight ship.
You're an excellent
host. I run a tight ship.
One of the best. Absolutely.
So if they're going to be a million comics, we're still going to go to 90 minutes.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
Sometimes I'll be watching shows and I'm like, why couldn't Carla be here?
Carla will be hosting
I run a tight ship.
She'll be hosting the next roast battle here at Governor's Comedy Club.
So I said to one of the bigger name comics that works with this person, said, hey, can you run it by that person? Maybe I could host, and then I'll make sure it runs on time, right? Okay, fine. So that person apparently has a long-running feud with my significant other.
Oh.
Right? And so that person said, well, that other person is very disrespectful to me and said very horrible things about me. So maybe if he apologizes, I will work with her. And I was like, well, that's never going to happen.
That's never going to happen.
Literally never going to happen. And I mean, we all know me. If I had to make Mike apologize for shit, how many times would I have to apologize?
Plus, if Mike's going
I can't set that precedent.
You've got to come in, But
that's what I'm saying. I can't set that precedent where we're apologizing for each other's behavior. Right. I'll never stop apologizing. It'll be terrible.
Listen, I've been married 42 years. I wake up every morning and apologize. I just start apologizing from the very first breath.
No, I'm not saying apologizing to him.
I apologize to everybody.
Yeah, but he would need to apologize for things that he said. I say the most heinous shit to people when I get mad. I'd never stop apologizing. If I made Mike apologize for something, he would be like, all right, let me whip out the list of apologies you got to give.
Yeah, I got to tell you, and I'm not saying it because we're on air. I've worked with a few different of them, and everybody's treated me really, really well. I've got nothing but, I'm fairly new to this, and everybody's been very, very helpful. I found the comics to be unfailingly supportive and helpful. It's been a great community. But I will say this: there is not one of these promoters who likes any one of the other promoters.
Yes,
and
actually, that's not true. A lot of them like me.
Okay,
they like me.
Well, all right. Okay.
I think I'm kind of. Sometimes like 50%. I have like a 50% approval rate.
The person in question that we're talking about, like, he doesn't dislike me. He just doesn't book me.
No, he doesn't you said the promoters don't like each other, isn't that what
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Perlo and I are both produce shows on occasion. He produces much more than I do, but we get along well. It really is like it's certain people that can't get along because they have the same business model.
Well, I got to tell you, I run my 16th year of running an outdoor literary reading series. Okay, we have 4 published poets and authors come to a Village Green every Monday night in June, July, and August. We've raised over $150,000 to send underprivileged kids to camp.
Oh, very nice.
So I'm really tied into the poetry scene on Long Island.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's the same thing. The poets are all generous. They're really nice. They're all on the spectrum someplace, okay? And I put myself there as well.
Interesting.
And it's, but the people that run the different organizations, and there's about 7 of them on Long Island.
They all hate each other.
And it's not as bad as this, but they snap at each
What,
other.
you've been doing like 2 months? Something like that?
Yeah,
It took him 2 months to figure
it
that
out.
No. The night after my first school show, okay, the first school show I did here, by 11 o'clock the next morning, I had 4 different people call 4 other people scumbags. It was the most amazing, and they all use the same word. So yeah, no, it didn't take me 6 months to figure it out.
Here's the thing, they're all right.
But they've all treated me well. I'm also a birder. And it's the same kind of a thing where I'm a birder. I've been 40 miles off the coast of California looking at albatross. I've been up in Maine, down in the Everglades.
Bird watching.
Well, no.
Yeah, you're a
It's
birder.
bird watching when you're sitting in your backyard on your ass with a beer looking at a bird feeder. When you're climbing a freaking mountain to go
You're
look
a
at
birder.
hawks on Hawk Mountain.
That sounds cool.
But why would you correct him on his hobby? He just said it's been his hobby for like 17 years, and you want to correct him on what it's called?
Actually,
that's what you were doing. Sorry.
That sounds like a red-tailed woodchuck.
Because I never heard it called birder.
Ask him.
Yeah.
He's the birder.
Oh yeah, no.
It's hardcore bird
It's
watching.
hardcore bird watching. It really is.
That's what I'm saying. Like don't ask me. I don't know shit about birds. Ask him.
Never stop learning.
Exactly.
I learned something today. Thank you, sir.
There you go.
That was great. You're not a lawyer. You're an attorney. Duh.
Actually, he's a bird.
Yeah, I'm a bird. And again, the same thing. It's a community that's really, but also everybody's on a spectrum. So it's I seem to I seem to follow that pattern.
I love that. That's not a red-tailed hawk. You stupid piece of shit. God, you're an idiot. So dumb.
Throw them off the mountain. The hell out of here.
You're so stupid. You wouldn't know a condor from a bluebird, dummy. God, you're so fucking stupid.
That's actually iffy.
Now, who's drink? Allie just threw a drink up there and she pointed to somebody.
It's probably for
Is
me.
it you?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I just wanted to let you know it was there.
Yeah. If you got a couple, I'll tell you one of the.
Yeah, of course.
I go on a golf outing with my brother and 14 idiot friends, and at one point we went down to Tampa at the end of February one year, and we happened to be in a gentleman's club, and thank you very much. And
that's a strip club.
My wife says that I'm allowed to get a lap dance as soon as I develop a lap, but I'm in there and I hang by the bar, and the other girls come over and we wind up talking about their third graders homework. So the one girl says to me, she says, "What's the craziest thing you've ever done?" And I said, "I'm not going to compete with you. What are you, crazy?" And so she goes, "No, seriously, what's the craziest thing you've ever done?" I said, "I'm not doing it." She says, "Well, I said, "What's the craziest thing you've ever done?" She says, "You see the girl on the pole?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "That's my girlfriend." And clean it up. We made love to each other on a roller coaster at Disney World. And I said, "Wow." I said, that's pretty. She says, "Come on, what's it?" I said, "Well, 3 weeks ago, I was at the Sax-Zim Bog Birding Festival in northwest Minnesota. Minus 15 degrees, looking at great gray owls and snowy owls and boreal chickadees." And she looks at me and she goes,
"This man is out of control."
She goes, "That's fucking crazy. So when I got home, I said to my wife.
She said, "I don't give a hoot."
When I got home, I said to my wife, I said, when the exhibitionist lesbian stripper says that what you're doing is outside the social norms, maybe I really got to rethink this hobby, right?
Yeah.
But that's...
Pearl was like, she wasn't a stripper, she was a strippist.
That's...
She's stripist.
Oh,
you're not a
God.
golfer, you're a
just find
golf enthusiast.
I love birds. I didn't know that was
Yeah.
a hardcore...
Got it.
birder.
Yeah, got into it, and it's you taking pictures and then going back home and trying to figure out what the hell I saw. And but then my wife and I travel a lot, so it kind of gave a nice little addition to it.
That's cool.
So maybe with this comedy thing, maybe someday I'll be like at the
There's
the
a few
Chuckle Hut.
cuckoos out here.
Sorry, I was late, guys. I was birding hardcore.
It's too funny.
Birding.
Sorry, I was birding. People are going to be looking it up on Urban Dictionary. Like, I've never birded before. Have you birded?
Urban Dictionary.
I've never looked that up. Does that involve butt things?
Birder.
He's a hardcore birder.
He's a hardcore birder.
John
I'm not
becomes the
into that.
birder.
I'm not into butt things. Sorry.
It's
That's outside. I use my safe word when somebody wants to bird.
So you've been enjoying
Sandhill Crane. Sandhill Crane.
You've been enjoying the comedy scene so far?
I really have. I tell you, I enjoy the whole backstage stuff and listening.
Yeah.
I do more listening than I do talking. I think, or I try to. And like I said, I've enjoyed the people. I like laughing, so and you guys are a lot. There's a lot of funny people. There's a lot of funny people.
See, people say I'm mean.
But I'm joking around.
So what? Are you though?
I just every once in a while.
There's a truth in every joke.
I have this urge to say rosebud every once in a while. just
Hilarious.
But yep. So yeah. This is nice, and it's I've seen you a few times.
Sorry.
I apologize.
Yeah.
It's hard to forget them.
It is. You
Bad
were
dreams.
You were actually one of the first shows I did. Was at Coasters. You were there that night, and a couple of drunks at the bar. And
I was one of them. Probably.
No, there was some.
Was
this is probably November, December, maybe January. I think.
If it was February, that's probably the night I got arrested.
Oh.
See, you had a lawyer,
Is
right?
on my
in
card?
your,
I left Coasters one night, and I got pulled over, and I blew a .13. Carla represented me.
Okay.
Isn't everybody a lawyer?
Now we have two lawyers.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you don't.
No. If you want a good lawyer, you go over to the couch. There's a reason I'm a librarian.
Come over to my lawyering couch. It's my lawyering couch. It's like a casting couch, only I'm a lawyer.
All right. Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely, Tony. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah,
Here.
you bet.
Thank you.
Very nice.
We'll see you soon.
All right. Very nice. Thanks, Tony. All right. Well, should we?
Take off?
You want to call in?
Like a bird. You got to take off like a bird. Tony, come in and watch.
Let's go birding.
There's some birding about to happen.
Are we out of time?
We're going to go
Yeah,
birding.
it's been 2 hours.
We're out of time.
It's been 2 hours, right?
Yep.
So thank you to Irene Bremis for stopping in. Thank you, Carla. Thank you, Steve. Thanks everybody that was hanging out with us tonight. A lot of them. We'll be back on Monday.
Yeah.
Me and you, Monday morning. What's the matter?
I said cool.
Oh, cool. I didn't know what you said. Monday morning, 11 o'clock. Me and Sallie, the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Podcast. Everybody enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you later.